Great show, man.
Yeah, thanks. Yep. Grill Ape is awesome. He's awesome.
He is.
I'm gonna retweet right quick.
Oh yeah, let me
Saying
know.
we are live. Yeah, Grill Ape is a great guy.
What a cool story.
Yeah. I'm kind of jealous. I would love to work with animals like that.
And monkeys, like that's so cool.
Mm-hmm. It's very cool.
All right, let me bring you up.
It's definitely working.
All right. Now, do you send this in any of the raid chats?
I don't. Never have.
Yeah, well, this is gonna be the first one.
That's fine. I don't care.
I
guess I should. I just
right. Just because
never think to do it.
Like in case people want to see it, I do the clips for Flip the Stock Market, and that account, like the messages are just like there's like 12 of them. It's incredible. Like there's so many of them.
Nice. Are you uploading the highlights to YouTube too, or just X?
So I don't have access to the YouTube. I was just putting them on X, but that's probably a good idea to throw them on the YouTube page. Why not?
Yeah, that's what I do with mine. I put highlights up, and I got them in a playlist and stuff. I don't
nice
upload
catalog, man. You got a nice catalog, dude. Scroll that thing.
It's kind of absurd at this point. This is a lot of shit. If you actually listen to it all, man, that's a lot of time.
I mean, I'm good for at least 90% of it. Pretty sure I'm all caught up. What was the one this past weekend? Was that girl? That was
girl. Yep.
Oh yeah, so I'm up.
Nice.
100%, dude.
Nice. I appreciate it, man.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, I got 29 highlights up. I got 31 podcasts uploaded. Now, all of them are not live yet. There's some private because I haven't released them yet. But eventually, that's what I don't know. It's a lot of hours.
Yeah, dude. A lot of hours for sure.
And you were episode 8, I believe.
8? Oh, all right, nice.
So you're.
Dude, that feels like it was like a year ago.
It does, but at the same time, it feels like yesterday. It's like weird. It feels like a long time ago, then it feels like a short time ago at the same time for me.
When did it start? What month?
It started in June.
June. That's what I was going to guess. Right.
Yeah, it was like right when y'all started and right when Pond Talk started, like right then too, right?
Something like a month before. It was really funny because me, Cal, Tans, and Matt were talking about doing a podcast like a month before we started. And like clearly, like the next week, Pond Talk came out. I was like, "Man, we're on the same wavelength." Like that's pretty wild. Yeah,
it was weird. It was I was influenced by y'all to want. It kind of gave me an extra boost to want to do it because I had it in my head, and then I was like, "Okay, I'm gonna try this too." Hey, what's up, Caesar? Can you see the comments, Cryptic?
Oh yeah, nice.
Okay, I was just making sure. Yeah, what's up, Caesar? Yo. Hey, Ilya. How's it going, man?
Yeah, Useless Flame. It's my bro right there. Great dude.
I don't recognize that name for some reason.
He is he's like an Apu guy. He owns a couple coins. Great dude.
Okay.
Yeah. Cool. Definitely owns SPX.
Awesome.
I think he DCA's a few coins. I want to say it's like SPX, Apu, Giga maybe.
Something else. That seems to be a popular trio.
Yeah.
I think Big Aeon or whatever, Big SPX, that guy does those 3 too.
Yeah, he makes like a piece of art every day that's like SPX, Giga. Yeah, it's cool.
Yeah, he's for like, I don't even know how many days now. Crazy amount of days.
Dude, I want to say it's got to be like 270 days.
Something like that is wild.
Oh, and he does ticker Bitcoin, Useless Flame. Yeah, that makes sense. That's like the quad. Effect,
yeah. It's a good one. Oh man, a lot of people follow in a little bit.
Did you see?
Sorry, go ahead.
Did you see that Free Boss, Jimmy Hoffa made a song. I didn't get to listen. He just released it
yeah.
before this. I didn't get to listen to it yet.
I've got it on a tab.
Yeah, I got to listen to it.
We'll go through it for sure. I've got like a bunch of tabs open. Let me know if there's something you wanted to bring up or talk about. I'll throw it down.
SPX related. I want to wait because I want to ask. I'll wait because I want to have those guys on. That's why I messaged you for like the people that are really involved in Art Basel to come on Crypto Compass. Try to spread it around a little bit.
Yeah. Ilya's on, so.
Yeah, Ilya, you would definitely be one if you're available. I don't know how time works over where he is.
He's in Texas.
So. Oh, he's in Texas? Perfect. All right. That should work.
Yep. Yeah, it's Beer Talks. That's correct. That's correct. It's the first beer I've had since I've started dieting.
Oh, I did this. This is my fault.
I don't care.
How is it going? You're on week 2.
Good. Calorie restrictive and not starving myself and walking and doing the minerals and the kimchi that you mentioned.
Yeah, nice, dude. That's it. Little changes like that. You just crank it up a little bit every week. You know what I mean?
Yeah, the kimchi is really good though.
And there is like actual data on how good kimchi is for your gut. Like I'm talking like peer-reviewed science data on what it does for your gut biome. Like pretty impressive.
Hey, that's good. This is awesome. Tastes delicious.
Yeah, especially if you eat that. You eat it in the morning, like I said, on an empty stomach. It kind of just like supercharges you before you eat your food. It's great.
Yeah, I've been doing that and then drinking the mineral water or whatever that stuff is.
Yeah, stuff doesn't taste the best, not the worst. You know, it's kind of just like salty, but really good for you, man. Really, really good for you.
Yeah, for sure. Oh yeah. Ilya said, "Yeah, we'll grow up." Yep.
Yeah, for sure. And you said you think Space. She's tough to get a hold of, but I'll definitely get with her too.
Yeah, worth asking. But those are the. I mean, Ilya. Feel free to correct me, but I feel like it was Ilya. Grow Up had a huge part in it because he was in Miami, and then Spacey had a big part, and then Jesse to a degree because he helped like look at some places.
Yeah, Jesse, I would love to have him on anyway. What a cool.
Yeah. So he had a pretty big part of it, and then Slow's been helping out a lot. I don't know if Slow's actually coming, but he's been helping out a good bit. That's who's in my head, but I haven't been keeping up with it that much. Ilya knows a lot more than me, so right, I'm going though. But
you are 100%.
Yep,
love that, dude. It's going to be a lot of fun.
I actually bought a receiver and like it was like a package deal with a receiver and 4 like little mics, so I can plug the receiver into my cell phone, and then like I can give the mic to 3 other people and myself, and then we could like film a podcast, which is what I'm thinking we'll do.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, that's my thought at least. Like do one in person. I got a little stand where I can put my phone. I would just film it with my camera, so the video wouldn't be the greatest or anything, or the mics won't either. But it's definitely possible.
Yeah, especially if it's inside, you know, so you don't have to worry about the wind. I think that would work, man.
Yeah. What's crazy is the thing has a noise cancellation or it's like sound suppressor. You can press it, and it kind of helps get rid of that. And I don't know how good it is, but even if you did it outside, it could still be decent.
That's a great idea. Have you ever been to anything like Art Basel?
Mm-mm.
I was going to say, I don't take you for an artsy guy.
No. I'm going for SPX, not for the art.
We had when I lived in Long Island City, we had like a MoMA, like the modern art thing. Yeah. There's one in New York City and there's one in Long Island City. And we went there one time. And like I walked in, there's like literally 50 people standing around this guy. And I swear he has garbage on like a string that's attached to like a little motor. And it's just like pulling the garbage. And people are just like this.
That was the art piece?
That was the art. Yeah. And I was like, this is money laundering. That's what this is. This is not art. Like this is money laundering.
Well, it's like the thing, the creator of Tron bought that banana off the wall.
Yeah.
The fuck was that? I mean,
for like millions of dollars. Yeah. Come on.
There's something going on with that.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Hey, man.
It's
do your thing.
Yep. It is a way to do it.
Dude, I've been like reading a lot on Reddit lately, just like trying to figure out like the pulse, right? So I had like retail people reach out to me over the last like 2 weeks just about the general market, which is how you know you're kind of getting close to a local bottom, in my opinion, when people that have been holding these coins for like over a year.
Oh, they're freaking out is what you mean.
Just, yeah, you know, like, hey, what's going on? Like, I hear crypto is not going to come back. So to me, whenever you have retail like that has been holding for almost 2 years, starting to panic, because that's how it works, right? Like retail always buys the top, sells the bottom. Like it's almost like some crazy, like self-fulfilling prophecy. So, you know, and I was just talking to him. I was like, honestly curious, like, why now? Why are you reaching out to me now? And like, it's all over the news. Bitcoin's in trouble.
Bitcoin. Oh my God.
Yeah. So it's, so I decided to go on Reddit just to like see kind of what the pulse is there. Cause Reddit's way closer to like, they're like educated retail kind of, in my opinion, you know, like they're people that even if they don't invest, they will sit down and read something that takes 10 minutes to read, right? As opposed to like CT is just a bunch of degenerates. Instagram has turned into some of the worst like brain rot slop. It's hard for me to go on it anymore. Like it's just turned into like just slop. And it was funny to read through all the Beyond Meat stuff. That I found it so interesting that they would try to do that again. You know, like, dude, that's one of those things that works one time. That's it.
Yep.
Like that'll never happen again. The conditions will never be set like that again. Think about it. Everyone was home. You know, like everyone was home. Everyone was sitting on their phones, on their laptops, computers, and dude, like the short interest on that stock on Yahoo Finance was over 100%. To give you an idea of how one side, like how caught off guard they are, you know, and the Beyond Meat was like 54%, which is high. Don't get me wrong, but it's half as high as GameStop was, and it's like they just tried to run the same play twice. You know, it's like running the Statue of Liberty play, or you know, like from Little Giants, like trying to run it twice in one game. And dude, Beyond Meat did the same thing that GME did. They released a couple 100 million shares, diluted, 5x dilution of the float. Like you're catching it from both ways. But I think that's so bullish for SPX because I just truly believe people don't understand yet. And like you take that feeling and this is where you're going to channel it. We can't issue any more shares. Like the coins are the coins. That's it. There's 1 billion. There'll never be any more. Yep. If anything, there'll only be less, right?
Yeah.
Whether people burn them, people lose their wallets, right? So like there's no inflationary aspect in that sense. Like the company of SPX can't release any more. And it's just like that stuff's bullish because that wasn't a win. I don't care what anyone, Beyond Meat wasn't a win. Most people lost money because at least GameStop ran for, I mean, months, right? 2 months. Maybe?
When did this happen? I wasn't even aware of it.
Who, Beyond Meat?
Yeah.
This just happened like, within a month ago.
I didn't even know it.
Yeah.
That's how out of touch I am with all of it now. I didn't even know it.
Yeah. They and it popped. They got it from like super, super low to a few.
I thought they were bankrupt.
Well, that was like the whole idea. It was like everyone's shorting this. And it was highly shorted at 54%. That's high. But it doesn't matter because they just did the same thing they always do. Turned on the circuit breakers, did the dark pools after hours. And, you know, I think it popped for like 3 days.
Well, also fundamentally, I feel like part of the fun of GameStop is GameStop. There's nostalgia there. Beyond Meat, who gives a fuck?
Dude,
it's not appealing at all.
That was my next point. It was like GameStop, at least the underlying, you know, product was video games.
Cool. Yeah, it was a cool thing. AMC was a theater. Everybody loves a theater too.
Same thing. Like
Beyond Meat.
Yeah, nobody. No one wants this. No one cares about this Frankenstein sausage.
When I heard they were going out of business, that's all I heard was they're going out of business. I was like, good. It's disgusting.
Yeah, and it was just interesting to see. But you saw how many people from CT went over to that too, which I thought was really funny. Like people would rather go try to do that than admit defeat and buy SPX. You know what I mean?
didn't even know they did it. I had no idea until you just told me right now. I
Dude, you got an awesomely curated timeline.
I do not look at crypto Twitter at all anymore. So I believe you. I just had no idea. Zero clue. I don't keep up with it. I literally, all I see is pretty much SPX crap. And then maybe some Giga stuff every now and again, and Apu stuff and Tigger Bitcoin stuff. That's like it. And then the occasion, and then of course the rage bait shit. Everybody gets that some.
Yeah.
People being crazy, a death, whatever the hell Elon decides to show me.
Dude, I've been getting a lot of just like random fight videos.
Yeah,
just like he shouldn't have done this one. It's just a guy get punched, like knocked out cold in the street. You're
or absolutely horrible AI videos. They're just so obviously fake, but the people are trying to pawn them off as real. So ridiculous.
My dad sends me like at least 2 AI videos a week that he thinks is something real, because they'll like take the Sora filter out, so it doesn't pop up. And he's like, "Did you see this dog save this baby?" I'm like, "Dad, this is not real." Like,
my mom sent me that too, or not that one, but like something with like an eagle, and then like a goat hit the eagle and save the cat, or something ridiculous like that. I was like, "That's not real."
Yeah, that's
not real.
Dude, think about how insane it's going to get, though. There's going to come a point in time, very soon, it seems like, where not even people like us are going to understand how to stop it, how to discern it.
There's like this test video I found where they show a video, say AI real, show a video AI real, and they're very good, like hard to tell. And I actually got them all right, but I will say it was hard. I sent it to my mom; she got every single one wrong. Every single one of them wrong.
No, the boomers are toast, bro. They're and then like you just take like AI like as an interface, right? So like we're kind of just in the beginning of this with AI. The one thing it doesn't have right now is like discernment, right? So like all it's programmed to do, like when we type into Grok, is give us like the right answer, right? But like what does right mean? Pretty subjective, right? Based on what like things that it deems credible. You know what I'm saying? So like it gets things wrong, right? They call it hallucinations when it just gives you a wrong answer, which is kind of hilarious. Yeah. And it's because it's just like, I don't know how it's doing it. Maybe it's pulling like from 100 different things that it ranks in terms of like, this is a good source. But once it has like discernment and it's able to know, I mean, that's as good as a human, and it's going to be very, very difficult to combat that. That's why like this really is like these communities are the way to fight that back, because in the end of the day, that's all we have left. That's literally all we're going to have left.
Yeah, I think that's the big unlock for sure. Are you going to Art Basel? Ilya's asking.
Oh no, I wish. It's right by the house. I got to go down to the island just to visit my parents, like before the holidays. So my wife would actually kill me if I tried to go make her drive 6 hours out of Long Island, and I leave the weekend after to go to Miami without her. I think I'd come home and I'd be sleeping outside.
Yep. Yeah, I'm pretty lucky. I told my wife, it's like, you can come if you want to. She's like, I don't want to. I'm like, okay, cool.
Yeah, you don't even push that one. You go, all right, sounds good.
Well, she wouldn't enjoy it. I mean, it's not her thing. So
now, what's not her thing? SPX or the art or both?
Just any of that. She wouldn't enjoy it. She would. Yeah, she doesn't get it. She's not into crypto. She's not into any of that. That wouldn't be her thing.
Yeah, same here. My wife would hate all of that. Yeah.
Basically.
She would hate it all. Yeah. I mean, she thinks I'm crazy for all this stuff that I do. She just thinks I'm an insane person.
Well, my wife always thought that, so it's not really anything new.
Yeah, there you go. That's what I was like. What is yeah, you signed up for this.
What's the difference?
Yeah.
Oh man. Oh, I'm gonna share my screen.
Yeah.
We'll go into some stuff. All right. Okay, I tried a different format. I'm just curious if the audience can see the screen well. If not, then I might not go with this. But just let me know if it doesn't look good. the screen itself. So Slow started a YouTube channel. I just wanted to let people know about it. I think his idea is to basically do like kind of like this show to a degree, where I kind of showed stuff that's happening in SPX or whatever. But instead, it'll be more like on a daily regimen, and like not necessarily daily, but maybe 2 or 3 a week, like kind of quick. Like, hey, here's
like a
something
bi-weekly type thing. Yeah, this is what's
like
going on.
Yeah, like 5-10 minute thing. I thought it was a great idea, and he put one out, and it was really good. So just want to let people know that. I don't know if you had a chance to see it.
Mm-hmm.
You did.
How long? What was it? Like 15 minutes? I forget. I watched
like
it.
That, yeah.
Yeah.
Like
no,
that.
It's cool. It's a great idea. Do you know who Ian Finance is? The comic.
Ian.
He has like he looks like Slow's like ugly cousin, but he like reminds me of him. Slow, like they have like similar like personalities. Like it cracks me up whenever I watch him on here. It's like, dude, you are Ian Finance, man.
That is hilarious.
It cracks me up whenever I watch.
I need to look him up now. 1 second. That's not what I
He's like a East Coast comic. He's kind of like in that Rogan sphere, kind of.
Oh, I see. Wait 1 second. Sorry.
But he's like very eccentric, like Slow. Like they're very eccentric people. It's funny.
Okay, what's the guy's name again?
Ian Finance. IAN. I couldn't tell you how to spell.
Oh yeah, I got it.
But he's got like a mustache like that, and he's like out of his mind, dude. But like, he just reminds me of Slow. They're both like super eccentric.
That guy.
Yeah. Like I said, his ugly cousin. But their personalities are very similar.
I've never watched him.
He is hilarious, dude.
Really?
Out of his mind. Like an absolute
awesome.
crazy person.
That's awesome.
I love comedy, or like listen to their podcast. Like I think it's a good break from reality. You know, like if I'm doing something, I'll just throw on like one of these like comedian podcasts. I think it's funny.
The Kill Tony thing I almost die watching that. It's
so funny.
So good. Especially the one where they're making fun of Biden and Trump. Oh my God. I literally almost
it's so good.
Pants.
Yeah, it's so good. Dude, they filled up the garden. They sell out Madison Square Garden like multiple nights in a row now. Kill Tony. Wow. Super cool.
That's insane. That is crazy.
I actually saw it just happened to be like super lucky. I was at the Trump rally at Madison Square Garden.
Really?
In a month before the election. Mm-hmm. Yeah. And I was there with like a couple of buddies, and we didn't even go in, but where he had like a friend that was a cop, and he walked us, but this cop like cut us through. They had so much stuff like sealed off, and this cop like lets us cut through the back of the garden. And dude, we're walking by, and I'm looking, and I'm like, yo, that's Tony Hinchcliffe, like 100%. That's Tony, and he's literally chain smoking cigarettes. And it was right after he did his set. He had that like crazy controversial Puerto Rican joke, and
that's right.
So I was watching him chain. I mean, it's a full avenue, right? So it's probably like a 5-minute walk. He chain smoked like 3 or 4 cigarettes in that, like me just in that walk. And I was like, man, I didn't know he smokes like that. And then like that night I realized like, oh my God, he thinks he just cost like the president, like, you know, he's like, he cost the presidency. He's probably having a full meltdown. Yeah, it was funny.
That's crazy. Yeah, he's funny though.
Man. He's really quick. It's a different type of comedy, but it's like David Lucas, all those guys that are like regulars on there.
Yeah, I like them a lot. Speaking of comedy, I thought you watched him too. I believe. I think I saw your YouTube comment. Waladay, I don't know how to say his name exactly. Him. Yeah, the rant on YouTube where he just like went for like an hour.
It was like 45 minutes. Just kept going.
Yeah, I was like, this reminds me of like a Bill Burr podcast or something. Where he's just ranting and raving.
He's another one. I told him after I watched it, I was like, dude, you look just like Dave Smith. Like, I compare
Dude, he does. Hey, Cryptic's gone.
Haircut. But that was... Ooh, did I lose you? Oh, there we go.
You're good now. You're back.
I thought it was good. I thought it's impressive to be able to riff like that for 45 minutes, no edits, just off the dome.
Yeah, that was impressive for sure. I mean, yeah, he was just going and going. I was impressed. But so I suggested to him like maybe he wants to do I could see him doing like a live show. I feel like a live show for him would make a lot of sense, especially if he's just ranting and like he could like similar setup to what I've got going on, like because he was referring to the computer screen several times. And I think it'd be good because then he could riff off the audience too.
Yeah, that's true. Off the audience, I didn't even think of that. Riff right off the audience. Yeah, he's a funny dude. He's character. I've heard him. I've been on a couple spaces with him now, like several times. He's funny.
Really?
Yeah, he's yeah, he's a little crazy. I like it though. He's a little nuts. Like he said, that's why you had to make that new account, dude. He's like if I dox myself and they go back through this timeline, I'm gonna get in a lot of trouble. So that's why he made the new account. But yeah, he's articulate, man. I think those people are important. The ones that are, he's like real close to a normie. He admits it. He's the first one to say it, and that's good, man. You want to really yellow pill those people, so to speak, because those are the ones that are still like. I feel like us. Like I don't know about you now. It's like I feel like I'm so far removed from retail in that sense. Like that's why I kind of that's what I've been like thinking about the last few weeks is how do I get back to talking to retail the way I was? Retail is just very afraid right now. It's interesting. They're very, very afraid of crypto. So
that's an interesting story you had. I mean, usually when people, well, now you speak of that, my friend who's been in crypto forever, but never was very good at it. Like he would get into low cap stuff, but lose his ass.
Yep.
Did a lot of, I don't know, not particularly smart things.
Can't win them all, right?
But he did have a little bit of Bitcoin, a little bit of Solana, a little bit of the majors too. So he didn't totally, lose it all. But he messaged me. He's like, I think I'm supposed to sell everything. He's like, I think it's done.
I'm telling you, bro. I'm telling you, that's when it happens.
And I told him, I was like, well, I mean, I'm not going to tell you what to do, but maybe the Bears are right. I don't know. I mean, I'm not going to tell you what to do. I'm holding. So whatever.
That's when it happens. There's this like psychological level that most people break at. And that's when, and it's almost like, the institutions understand, it's almost like it's calculated like to the T, but you see it happen time and time again when retail capitulates that are long-term holders. I'm not talking about traders, like long-term holders. Yeah, exactly. That's when that usually marks the bottom, man. Like
yeah, definitely. No, literally, I mean, if like 99K is the bottom on Bitcoin, that's when he texted me. So if that is like the local bottom for Bitcoin, he literally texted me like the minute it hit 99K.
Yeah,
so if that is the local bottom, then he literally timed it perfectly.
And for me, I think it's a crazy time to think it's all over. Like I just don't understand it. I don't see it. No,
it's not over.
Why would it be now?
Into 2021, it was euphoria. It was insanity. There was Bored Apes. There was CryptoPunks. There was metaverses. There was gaming bullshit. It was pure euphoria, pure insanity. We've had nothing. There's Bitcoin has done okay, and then a couple of them they've done real well. This is not anything remotely like 2021. Not even close.
Dude, 2021 was crazy.
I'm not saying it'll be that crazy with everything, but it's not been even remotely like that. So it's just there's just also the other thing is they always say, well, the 4 years are up. So basically,
that
4
is
years
a
are
big
up.
One.
Time's up. It's over. Well, here's the thing. if you think we've had a traditional 4-year cycle, you're wrong again. It's not a traditional 4-year cycle because we'd be euphoric right now, and we're not.
Yep. And we're not. Yeah, no. Yeah, I'm not smart enough to say like this is why the 4 years. I think the 4-year cycle is done, but I just think it's really hard to compare this cycle to any of the other cycles because
Right.
we have a pro crypto administration for the first time in any cycle, right?
Mhm.
You think about last cycle if that was a pro crypto administration. I mean,
The bonkers.
Doge might have went to 500 billion. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Like they were throttling it the whole time. So I think this time it's different. And I'm not saying Trump's been great for crypto. I'll be honest with you. I think that the meme coin was a terrible, terrible look.
Not good.
I think his how spontaneous he is and unpredictable he is isn't great for crypto either. It's been okay, which has been interesting though, right? Because it's been okay for the TradFi market, right? Like that one's still humming along. So, and I think that's because it's far harder to speculate on a speculative asset. You know, when you literally, I mean, Trump could wake up tomorrow and be like 300% tariffs on China. That's the big one to me. You have to iron that out. That has to get ironed out. Once that gets ironed out, you have a lot of money on the sideline, on chain on the sideline too.
Well, and I think a lot of it is just retail doesn't have any money. I mean, the economy's horrible, and we're pretending like it's fun, and it's not at all.
Well, they've done this really interesting thing, right, where the economy used to be based on food prices, but now the economy is based on your 401k, and that was brilliant. That was a brilliant way, right? What do you mean the economy is bad? The stock market's going up. It's like, well, they haven't been correlated in a very long time. You know, since 2008, really, the economy and the stock market have not had any correlation to each other whatsoever. The only correlation is liquidity. You know, liquidity kept going up, stock market kept going up, or the middle class continued to get eviscerated.
Right.
But they did this really, I mean, brilliant move where now you judge the economy based on the stock market, not on grocery prices, which is kind of diabolical when you think about it, right? Like that's a pretty good way to pacify the people. But yeah, we'll see how that works out.
But the thing about it is though, if you're selling crypto right now, but say you got Bitcoin, Solana, Ethereum, you're just basic crypto, and you sell it now. To me, that says you never believed in it to begin with. You never understood it to begin with, because this is all you need to know. Nvidia is worth like 50% more than the entire crypto market, Bitcoin and everything else, worth 50% more than the whole market. One company. You know what I mean? Like we're so undervalued compared to the stock market, is what I'm trying to get at. Like one fucking company is worth 50% more than the entire crypto market. So, and I hear people talking about, well, fuck crypto, I'm just going to buy stocks. Like you're an idiot. You're selling the bottom to buy the. It may not even be the top on stocks. Stocks might keep going, but you're at a good price in crypto. You should be rotating the other way if you are rotating.
Well, exactly. Yeah, you would want to sell at the highs to buy a lower percent gain, an asset that's down. And that's the other thing. Right. Bitcoin's kind of just been up to the right for a couple of years now in that sense. You know, it's just kind of
2025 has been nothing. It's been up, down, up, down, up, down. So 2025 to me felt like 2023, where it just did.
That's true. Because Bitcoin hit like 100K in last December?
Yeah. It's done nothing. It's gone up and down, up and down, up and down. And it's went all the way down to 70K, back to 120K. It's just in a better range the whole year. That was how 2023 was. And then 2024, I just think 2026 is going to be like 2024. I just really do. But who knows? I may be wrong.
Yeah, and I think either way, in terms of like SPX, so like if the economy gets really bad, so I've been thinking about this a lot. So AI could kind of diverge us on two different ways. I'm not saying like polar, like AI is either we're all going to die or we're all going to be super rich, but like it can only trend two ways in that sense, in my opinion. Like things are not going to stay the way they are right now because I don't think that's sustainable. Like just as like right now, status quo can't stay like that. So if AI like take Murad's thesis, say AI, it takes all our jobs. They give us some type of universal basic income that's really low. All that's left is community. That's what people need.
Yep.
And Brett Weinstein was just on Rogan's podcast yesterday, and it was really interesting. He was talking about, I screenshotted when it started because I want to send the clip into a SPX Raiders chat because I just don't make good enough clips. But Brett Weinstein talks about how everyone wants to join a movement. These are his words, but not everyone's around for a movement. Meaning like everyone would want to participate in something that is a movement, but movements aren't always around. And I was like, yo,
yeah,
that's...
And the one Morite posted too, with that one guy talking about brand and brands. I thought it was very interesting. It was like Red Bull and Coke, the number one. If you were to think about it intellectually, how can we compete with Coke? Okay, let's make a really tasty drink. Let's provide a little more value. Let's give them a little more ounces, so on and so forth. But one of the biggest competitors to Red Bull to Coke, excuse me, the biggest competitors to Coke is Red Bull, which has like less ounces. And it's in a kind of a harder can, and it tastes like shit. So it's like
literally
the total.
Tastes like shit.
It tastes the total opposite of what you think. It's all about the brand. That's what he's trying to say. This is kind of the same thing. It's community is everything. The brand is everything. That's all anything is.
So one interesting thing that's been happening, and I know this because I've been on phone calls where brand loyalty continues to go down over the last like 2 years. And the reason being is, so increase in inflation, right? The company has two choices. They pass the increase in the cost of products to the consumer. Consumer goes, what the fuck, right? Price goes up 10, 20%. Or they eat the cost, but shrinkflation, right? They shrink the size of the product if it's a consumer packaged goods. So either way, the consumer kind of eats it, right? Or what we've been seeing is literally the price goes up and the product goes down, which is like where we're at right now, right? Mm-hmm. Where we're paying more for not as good as a product. So there is no reason for a consumer to be loyal anymore, and right. You're seeing this happen for big brands, like
people don't have the money either. That's the other thing.
That's the other, and it's because there's so much competition, right? If you could get something that's close to the same quality, but it's 20% of the cost, you're gonna do it. So there is companies that are thinking about starting. These are like private companies, like starting a coin, right? They don't call it a meme coin. They call it bringing Web 2 to DeFi. That's what they call it. And the idea there is the only moat is a community. That brand loyalty would be having a community that's financially incentivized to buy the product. So I'm on it. Like I've been on these calls, and it gets me excited because one, I don't know how that would work. I think it could work, but I think no matter what, it would take time. And to me, what it would show is this is it.
Yeah.
Like they don't just come to that conclusion themselves, right? They come to that conclusion by watching something like SPX that at one point was worth $2 billion. That's nothing, has no value.
Right.
And they're starting to realize that, it's the community that brings the value. And it's like, that got me excited. Like, I was like, that's pretty cool.
Well, you can't, but the problem is you can't just create it. Like, you can't just we're going to create this. Like, you can't do that. It doesn't work that way.
So I like these guys. So I like the guys that brought me on just for the phone call. And I said, look, I think this is super cool. I think anything that brings eyes onto crypto is super cool. Yep. But I'm going to tell you right now, I think that if you looked at it like an equation and time, like at the end, like one of the variables was time. I think that part is fixed, right? So you have us, SPX, coming from one side that has no product, right? But it has a community. They're coming from have a product, have no community. To me, the time variable is a few years, no matter what. You know what I'm saying? Like whether you have a product or not, the community takes a few years to build.
Yep.
So unless they come here with the intentions of this is a 5-year plan, they'll all fail. They fail, bullish for us, because it proves that it takes time to build these communities, And if it works, to me, bullish too, because it shows well, yeah, if the community is the only thing that has the value, then we don't need a product anyway. We have no overhead. We have no, you know what I'm saying? Like we are completely unconstrained. Like Murad said, like there is no profit margins. There is no forecasting. You know, like we could come to a time where that actually is the value because it doesn't put a ceiling on you. So to me, either way, Web2 companies coming into DeFi, Web2 meets DeFi, as they called it, is a bullish thing. I think it's bullish. Yeah. I think that's great. I think it solidifies our thesis.
It validates us for sure.
Yeah, right. That the values in the community.
It would be so much smarter if I know what I know now, and I'm one of those guys. To me, what would be smarter is infiltrate and understand all the communities, and then make products for those communities, or make limited edition versions of different things for each of the communities.
That's what I think.
That would make so much more sense, because then you can make a cool product that appeals. Like if some drink company or some snack company or whatever, and we're gonna make SPX whatever, we're gonna buy it.
I saw that comment. I'm glad you just said that. I saw the comment about the energy drink, right?
Whatever it is, it's just, yeah.
So there was a comment. I don't know if you saw that. Well, it might have been slow. I don't know who said that, but they were like, "We should make an auto heal."
Oh yeah. I saw that. Yep.
So here's my thing. Like you just said, I think it makes more sense to show what our value is to someone that already made a product that the community deems is a good one.
Right.
And then we pitch SPX to them as, hey, here's 200,000 people. This is a $200,000 database, 200,000 person database that you get to tap into, put this SPX logo on that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. As opposed to what I have been involved in with Giga, which is a lot. You know what I mean? Like you're talking, make it a 3PL. We're on iteration 7, right? And we're not even done. There's probably 3 more iterations. And then you're talking about distribution, manufacturing, labeling, there's, why not skip all of that and be like, we find a good product that we all like and go, hey, fuckos, this is what we are. Because, dude, you mean to tell me? And the other thing that I was thinking of when I read the comment, the first thing I thought of was, well, where the hell would you make it, right? We have SPX is like super dispersed. It's not in America dominated. There's a ton of people in. So where do you? Because that's a problem, right? You could ship internationally, but you produce it in one place, unless you distribute internationally. Those are 2 different things, right? Like you could ship internationally, then you distribute internationally.
We may not be big enough for it to make sense, but I don't know.
Not yet.
Not yet. It might be like a boutique thing now. If a company can come. I was thinking like just for now, I think it would make a lot more sense instead of a drink or something like that for SPX. Is like if Ledger or Trezor or one of those, hey, we're gonna make an SPX limited edition wallet, and it's got SPX branding on it. That'd be a way for them to.
Didn't Nicole Spacey said that on your show, right? Or did I make that up? Did she talk about that? No.
Maybe she did. I forgot.
Talking about something I'm not supposed to say.
No, maybe she did. I forgot. I have no idea. If she did, I forgot.
Oh no.
I do remember. I do remember. Oh, which one? It was one of them. Tangem said something to the other Nicole. I think
that's what it was. The other Nicole. That's what it was.
So I don't know. That may happen, but that's a good idea. That because we're still small. Crypto's still small. That's the more obvious thing. But I don't know. So yeah, it is all cool ideas. And y'all are doing it. The Giga's kind of doing it differently. Y'all are trying to attract people outside of crypto, outside of the community, to get into the community. Is that kind of, am I about right on that?
Yeah, for sure.
And I think that's a good idea too. But
kind of how, like I was just explaining. So like that's why, like when they were explaining this thing to me, this idea they have, like Giga was the first thing I thought of. It was like, well, we had the community. We've been building a product for 2 years. You have a product. You're going to be building a community for 2 years. So that's kind of where I came up with it.
Yeah.
And yeah, it just takes a long time to do that, because you gotta. I've learned a lot. So like I had no idea about any of that stuff. There's distribution, there's manufacturing, there's just a lot of stuff that goes into it. But I think it's super cool. This stuff I like building stuff, right? I used to build stuff for a living, so this is kind of like my way to do that and not be in the mud, burning myself with a torch, cutting steel. It's like we get to build stuff here, and my favorite part is we're building it like for the people. That's how I feel, at least. Like all this that we're doing is like for us. Like this isn't for anyone. This isn't for the VCs. This isn't for the institutions. Like, we're building this for us, which is why I think this pullback was cool, because we were able to get a lot of people in, good prices. I mean, I've had some good DCAs here these last few weeks, like exciting ones. That's another thing. Actually, I blame Cal for this. Cal is, I think when we're down like 20%, like Cal wakes up like this. He's like, like he like truly loves the red days so much. And I talk to him so much that he's kind of like, he's got me on that one.
Yeah.
Like if you believe in this, these red days are truly nothing.
No, they're opportunity. Yeah, literally nothing has changed. So if your thesis changed because of a red day, you never understood it, or you didn't have conviction, something, you just didn't have conviction, or you just didn't understand it. I don't know if you saw that. Oh, we all saw. I don't want to rag on him too much. Lolo Mon, I think is his name.
Yep.
Yeah, that was crazy. So, yeah, that was crazy. But
See,
hey, if he called back in, he might be back where he was. Maybe, I don't know, but it's crazy. He doesn't need to buy SPX.
Don't buy it. Stop buying it. Yeah.
No.
And why are you coming on the timeline to talk about it anyway? I thought that was an interesting move.
I wouldn't have admitted. I wouldn't have said it. I would have just got my mouth shut up to that. Yeah. God, you sound crazy. Vault sold, like bottom sold, vault top.
What was interesting is like it's a significant amount of money swinging around. It's not like it's 10 grand, bro. Like he's like swinging, like he's swinging some money. So
Jordan, I remember that too. I remember him. He shielded some of the SPX derivative. I muted him after that. He came back on my timeline through other people. Whenever he did all that stuff, I was like, well, that doesn't surprise me. He was shilling a derivative. So if somebody shields an SPX derivative, it's immediate mute for me. I don't, potentially a block, depending on how bad it is. So,
I didn't know that.
Yeah, he did.
He shielded.
And it was very subtle. So here's my portfolio. It had SPX, and then it had this little shit coin next to it. Like, look. So I don't even know if he was. I don't know. So I'm not a fan of derivatives.
No.
Oh yeah, I remember that. We all did. I think we all got a little pissed off when he said I lost.
But now it makes sense, right? You look back at it in hindsight, and it was like,
he
was buying derivatives because he didn't believe. He didn't believe.
Exactly, he didn't.
Yeah, he didn't believe.
Not really.
That was like that dude. What's his name? That Jake Gagnon did the.
Oh my.
Dude just sold his soul to CZ. I love how every cycle,
near the top of BSC season,
every cycle, people forget that like he's the biggest criminal of all of. You know what I'm saying? Like that he's like he's like a super villain. Oh, he's like a super villain, dude.
I didn't know him. I was just like, he likes SPX. Okay, that's fine. I don't know.
Well, yeah,
Jake, such a scammer.
But yeah,
clearly.
He used to put which means he was just doing it for engagement, right? Like because he probably used to get a lot of engagement out of the SPX community.
He's like, oh, let's see if I can last ditch effort. Let's launch a scam coin. Let's see if we get it out of it. Yeah, that one pissed me off.
The trenches are so cooked right now. I mean, like I still have a lot of people in my that I talk to that are like deep in the trenches.
Oh God, still.
Yeah, just like friends that I've made over time. Like in
oh God, okay.
So like in dude, you have like I don't know how you like if you definitely didn't see it. There was like some cat in San Francisco, I think, called like Kit Kat. It got like killed by like an autonomous car. I think it got hit by like one of those Waymos. So these KOLs, they like ran spaces for like 3 days and just rubbed up. Took like 100K in rewards and just rugged the whole thing. I think the coin topped out at. That's the other thing. These coins are topping out at like 5 mil with like 5 KOLs on it. Think about that. 5 KOLs
And why are
last year.
people still falling for it? I feel no empathy for them.
I know.
It's like you're an idiot if you're doing it now. Like, it's so obvious. And there's plenty of good coins. I mean, I love SPX. It's the one I focused on. But even outside of it, there's plenty of good coins to choose from.
Well, there's these like community coins. Yeah, like that's the other. Like there is these, but they don't believe in that, dude. I have people that talk so much shit to me, and they tell me that I'm a Murad sheep and I'm just doing all this work for free. I'm the sucker. They're pulling out of the chart while I do this work for free. They cannot in their mind understand that we're trying to build something, that we're actually believe in what they cannot for the life of them. It's 3x, 5x, get out. No one cares. Make sure you full clip. Don't sell up. Don't buy in pieces. Don't sell in pieces. You know what I'm saying? It's one shot in, one shot out. And they're doing this on a 200K chart, dude. Think about that. I think about another thing that people don't understand here is these are illiquid investments. As much as they're liquid, they're very illiquid. You know what I mean? Like if someone pulls out $4 million from the SPX chart, that would hurt significantly.
Yeah.
Significant. I'm not saying it wouldn't get bought back, but that is just based on the LP pool. That, you know what I'm saying? So the reason why SPX works is because these people that got in early, that have position, they're not selling. Like you need that. If you don't have that, the whole thing falls apart. You know, and if you could hold that for long enough, then you get into the position that we have now where you have these early OGs, but now you also have, I don't know, 75,000 people that have been accumulating for a year. You know what I'm saying? So now you have like this safety net built on top of these like OG, right. Like those are the capstone, but now you also have this widespread net. And you kind of, you know, like when an OG sells like that, especially now that we have a built community, like it's like, yeah, dude, it's just gonna get eaten up. You know, like that's how these little guys get, you know, like people like me, you, like that's how we get bigger positions. Like it kind of works, but the only way for that to work is those early investors have to believe, and most people here don't. Right? That's why like that. It's like it just turns. It's like this death trap.
Well, and I will say, but even okay, even if you're a trader, you're trying to play that game. Why are you playing it now? It's just like a hard time to do it. It's
been a hard time all year. All year. It's been a hard time all year.
Last year, when I was more into that, you could do some stuff. I mean, I kind of feel bad about it looking back on it, but I definitely did that to a degree.
Oh, I did it, dude. I made great money doing it.
Yeah.
Like Mother, Iggy Azalea, dude. I remember buying that coin at 3 cents.
What is that at? What is that out now?
Let's look. That's got to be at what? $1 million market cap, maybe?
That's what I'm betting too.
I'm going to say 1.2 because I feel bad.
No, it's a little better. 6.7.
6.7 million?
I'm shocked.
Good for her.
That's shocking.
Hey, you know what? Good for her.
There you go.
She stuck around, dude. Wow. You know what? Good for her.
She stuck her ass out for that coin.
Literally. Which was so funny because I remember when that one started, she was like, this is not going to be some sexualization. And then like a year in, she's like, look at my tits. You know, like, it's like, hey, God bless, right? Like, I am blown away that coin's at 6.7 million. Wow.
But I was going to say that back then, back in 2024, though, when you were doing it, it was a fun thing. It was like, but it was fucked up too in a way. But everybody was making money because there was just so much money everywhere. It was just ridiculous.
Dude, a bad coin. I remember these KOLs being like, show me your best ticker. Has to be over 25 million market cap. I remember that.
Yeah, like 25 was low.
Yeah. Show me your best one. Over 100 million market cap. Like that was the thing. Like I remember it started at 100. Then it went to 25. Then it went to 10. Then it went to 5. And now these guys are like, got this banger, 60K market cap. It's like, dude, what happened here? Like, what are we doing right now? What are we doing?
It's just little games of chicken. And that's all it is.
Well, the problem, too, is that there's no money left there. No. They have churned those people over and over again, which is why I believe there won't be. I don't think there's going to be a new runner and it has nothing to do. The meme could be the best meme. It could, those holders are programmed, conditioned. You know what I'm saying? Like almost like some Stockholm syndrome. Like they're going to sell at a 3x, at a 5x. It does not matter. They can't afford to hold anything anymore. Anything they've held has gone to zero. You know what I'm saying? Like
there'll be runners when liquidity comes back, but they will most likely die like really quick deaths more than
holders.
There might be one or two. I don't know. Whatever. I don't know why you'd even at this point. It seems there's a lot of good ones that are bottomed. Like I don't know why you'd even mess with it. It just doesn't make any sense. You're taking like way more risk than you need to.
That's a good point. Like you said, you could just there's like great prices right now. These are like bargain sales. Why would you even bid a new pair? I couldn't tell you the last time I bought a new pair. Yeah, no, it's been a very long time.
But
I kind of like.
I don't remember.
I mean, I don't like the price action. It stinks that it has to happen like this. But I really think this stuff weeds everyone out. Like only the good communities are going to be left. And that does range in market cap, in my opinion. Like there is some good communities that are only a couple $1 million market cap. I do believe that, but there's just not a lot. There's not going to be a lot of them. There's not, and that's a good thing.
It's going to be tough though too for those. I mean, and I know some of them. Like I think the Y2K, I like those guys, and I don't own any, but I like those guys.
Mr. Wiz is cool, dude. Really cool guy.
I think it's going to be tough. I just think it's tough. Not saying it's impossible, just tough. So,
No, I agree. I'm with you. It's definitely going to be tough. These coins are going to have to like kind of carve their own lane. Right. Right. I like the coins that don't try to rip off SPX. Like Y2K has its own very distinct thing. It is not trying to be SPX. Crypto kind of they got conflated, but to me, I don't. I know Frothless very well. I don't think he's trying to do. I mean, he actually makes a point to make sure nothing is like SPX. Like I don't think those things are derivatives. You know what I'm saying? People kind of throw those in the derivative basket of SPX. I don't really believe that. I don't really see it like that. What about you?
I don't call it a derivative. I would say it's definitely at least somewhat inspired, but you could say SPX is inspired by other ones, and I think that's
ticker Bitcoin, right?
They'll definitely say that. That's for damn sure. Good God. But no, I mean, yeah, I think there's a difference between inspiration and just totally ripping it off, and I don't think it's ripping it off. I don't own any, and I don't. I mean, I wish, like I said, I think it's just gonna be really tough for new communities.
Yeah, no, it's really fair, man. Grow. I think that's really fair to say. Have you? We just had Cal and I just had the dude Pop Tardio, the Popcat guy on Crypto.
Yeah, I saw that. I didn't listen to it, but I like him.
Dude, you should listen to it if next time you're feeling down about the markets for some reason. If you're ever feeling down, that's why I love that guy, because
is he bullish?
Out of his mind bullish, but like he just has such a he's hilarious. He's out of his mind. He's a crazy person, and I love it.
I like the Popcat community. I always have. They're fun, and they're just it's just a funny one. I mean, I still like
that's him. Like he embodies that community. Like, dude,
it's ridiculous, but I do like it.
Well, that's his whole thing. Like, and that's kind of his thesis. And he's a smart guy, Nate. She's not like just some brain dead dude. He's a sharp guy, but he's just like this dude that surfs 20-foot waves. Like he's just like a surfer, like at heart, but he like the one line was, yeah, dude, I hate boomers. Sometimes I'll walk into the pub and I'll just be like, what's up, boomer? Like, I'm going to run this shit and I might pop your girl. You're just like, what happened? But yeah, he's great. I think you would enjoy that one.
I think he's in San Francisco, right?
So apparently he knows spiritual gold.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's what he told me on the interview. He helped get him into meme coins, I believe. Tardio got him into meme coins, I think.
Which is so cool.
I think so how it went down.
No,
if you're still listening, spiritual gold, let me know. But yeah.
Because Cal said that. Because he's in San Fran, so that makes sense. Yeah, no, Cal said that. How cool is that, man?
Yeah, that is
like
cool.
I love hearing stuff like that. That's so cool.
That makes sense. Yeah, I've had PopCap for a while, and I still got a little bit, so I like.
Oh, nice! You still got a little. Dude,
got a
you
little
should listen to
PopCap.
that. If you got a little of it, that was my big. That was like my first big hit. PopCap.
Yeah, you
PopCap will
told
have
me about that.
that'll have a special place in my heart forever, man. Like that was the one. Like
Dude,
if I didn't hit PopCap like that, I don't know if I would have
then,
ever been here.
back in 2024, dude, it was retard times. It was some fun times. So you could buy anything.
Dude,
A third order derivative of something that just came out, you'd do good. It was ridiculous.
I
And
think that trade was
one of those that just went crazy too.
It's like a few 100x. Like
I remember. I don't know if do you remember Shark Cat? You remember that one?
Yeah, I lost $20,000 on Shark Cat.
I was into that one too. But here's the thing: for a minute, we passed PopCap, and we were like, "Yeah, fuck you, yeah." We were crazy. Like whatever happened, it was insanity.
Do you remember Loco from that community?
Yeah. Oh God, fuck that guy. Fuck that guy. Sorry. Were you in it? You were into it?
Yeah, I was in it, bro.
Did you know I was?
Who was the guy?
Do you remember me at all? I did a lot of memes on it. I was really into it.
I was like so bearish on IP after that. Like anytime I heard IP, I was like, you fucking shut up.
No, I never liked it anyways. I liked it when it was like the fuck the suits narrative or whatever.
Same.
I was like, why are we doing this? Fuck that shit. And it fucked it. I swear that was what fucked it.
Dude, who was the guy that rugged and then changed his name? You have to remember. God. You know who I'm talking about, right?
I'm trying to forget about it, to be honest. I'm just trying to.
That was my first. That was after PopCap. I lost like 20 grand on that one. Yep, that was a good one. That was a. It was like
I started trading it. I think I ended up breaking even through my little trading of it. I felt kind of bad about that, but I did because I got really like. It's like I got pissed off and I was like, I just got to make something. So whenever it popped, I would sell and I'd buy back in. I was like, I still believe, and then I'd sell. I was doing that whole asshole thing, but I think I ended up breaking even on it. But dude, I remember there's somebody who bought it like 100 million market cap, put like 100 grand in it, and wrote it all the way down to about 8 million. And I think they capitulated.
Oh my God, that's
painful. So I'm so bad for your 20 grand, but he lost like 100. So
yeah, no, and that was like fresh off me making like 100 grand on. Right. So it was all right, you know.
But that was a Shark Cat was like, oh, let's do it. Let's keep going. That was one of those. And I do love. There's still a few people involved in it.
I know it's still around. No, it's still around.
It's like 2 or 3. I mean, I'm not gonna say. It's just tough now. That's all I'm gonna say. It's tough.
So the problem with coins like that, right, that went all the way that high, you have miles of sell pressure, like miles, yeah, of sell pressure. Like, dude, Trump could talk about Shark Cat. I think it'd break 10 million because they would just be, you know what I'm saying? The selling pressure into that. That's the problem when you have.
I did love it. I had so much fun with it. It was so much fun being in that.
Who was the other guy? Slim something. There was a couple of guys that I liked from that community that I kept following.
Yeah, Michael
Slick Rick. That's it.
Slick Rick. Oh my God, he was crazy.
I liked him.
He's so great. I loved him too.
Right? I liked him.
He's like,
I still follow him.
We're on the Shark Cat team. And it was like, oh, the problem with Shark Cat too was there was like derivative. People kept making shit. There was a whiff cabal. Then there was the PopCat cabal, and then there was Shark Cat cabal, and then from that made another cabal. It was too much. You're sucking all the liquidity dry to nothing.
Dude, I can't believe you were a Shark Cat guy. That is so funny. I would have never known that. That is so funny.
Yeah, I bought in like 2 days after it launched.
I did not. I caught that one super late. Super late.
But I was a true believer. I was retarded. But I did make money. Like I said, I probably broke even on it. I was a believer in it. Shouldn't have been, but
seeing like that was, it's funny you say that. So the way that community turned into like a nasty community, they became very nasty.
We were the most PvP as fuck. We were so PvP. It was crazy.
So that made me, when I came across SPX, that made me like SPX a lot more. I was like, this is different. This is the SPX was the first coin I saw that was like, yeah, cool, man. Like, hope your coin does good. Because that's always been my approach. Like that's like one thing about Giga that I don't really care for is like they just hate everyone. I don't, like I that's not, you know what I'm saying? Like I don't, yeah, man. Like I hope you're,
but it is kind of the shtick though. That's sort of how I take it, at least. I don't know if it's true hate. I kind of take it as a shtick, but.
Well, for sure, and that shtick gets put onto me, and that's why my DMs are full of fucking hate mail right now. And I really don't like. You will almost never hear me talk shit about a coin because I don't know. My approach to that is like, if I have to pull a coin down to talk about my coin, then I don't have conviction in my coin. Like I don't.
Yeah.
That's just how I look at it. You know what I'm saying? Like. That's why for me, like, I never looked at it like that. I'm like, yeah, dude, I hope your coin rips, man. Like that has nothing to do with we have infinite money here. Maybe not right now, but in my mind.
No, right now.
In my mind, it's like this is infinite games with infinite people. As long as you're in the right thing, like as long as you're in the right project, the money will be there's so much more money that's going to come, so I just never understood that. I was like, why am I going to talk shit about another coin? Like I don't really, unless it's a derivative. I'll talk shit about derivatives all the time. That's different. That's a different story. But just like another community. It's like, yeah, man, like good shit. That's why I like Crypto Compass. And I've met some great people doing that show, just talking to different communities that I wouldn't have. And because then you realize like, there's actually a lot of good people here. As many bad people there are, there's actually some good people. And if we could just highlight those good people, like that's how we get people here. That's how we get retail here. Because instead you just have like,
did you bring back so many memories? Oh my God.
I'm still in shock. You're a Shark Cat guy. That is I got to tell my buddy that's so funny.
I was a retard through and through on that one. It was so much fun.
I can't think of the guy's
total
name.
Retard. Which one?
You know who I'm talking about? He took like 6 figures out of that chart.
AJ? Was it AJ?
Oh my God.
Is that it?
Dude, this is gonna drive me nuts.
It wasn't. I don't actually know. I didn't. I know. I'm so stupid. I never like looked at anything. Like I was just like I was just memeing it. I was just having fun memeing it, and I'm like, I didn't really think about it. I was an idiot. So
because I remember the guy Slick Rick and Locomotive called him out. He like deleted his account. He was one of the head like KOL.
Oh, that guy. Wait.
You know who I'm talking about?
Give me a second. Oh God. I know who you're talking about now. Yeah, no, we hated on him after he did that. Yeah, he had a group. He was pumping other shit. He had a little cabal. He pumped Tim, I think, was one of them. He pumped some goldfish coin. I think Kurt, some like the most random dumbass shit ever. Fuck, I don't remember his name.
Right? It's like, okay, but so I remember that was my first time thinking to myself, like, does this guy just delete his account and make a new one? They're like,
oh, yeah, he
did. Already has a new one.
Yeah, he's probably doing it again.
Like, whoa.
Yeah, he got called and then he deleted it.
Yep.
Damn, what was his name? I know
that's
you're talking
so
about
funny.
100%.
You know what I'm talking about? Yeah. He made some like duck coin, I think, that rugged everyone.
Harold.
Harold.
I was into Harold. I was into Harold too, to be honest with you.
Lost a couple K in that one too.
Dude, I had some fun with Harold too, man. I loved it. I was like a big part of that community. I didn't even know any of the rug stuff. I was just
with your handle with Southern Fried Chat.
Yeah. Everybody, whenever that one's dead as a door now, but whenever I would go into the TG, they would call me Uncle Harold. That was my name. That was my nickname.
Yeah, Harold was funny. So
Harold
did you go down that whole line?
I loved there was a lot of British guys who were leading that one. That was fun. I gotta say, I enjoyed those, but they're all so retarded.
No longevity in any of that. Did you ever play in any of the Tate coins?
The who? No.
Andrew Tate coins? No.
I was firmly in the whiff cabal derivative of the derivative of the derivative. That was my timeline. That's who I was into until I finally broke out. And I was raiding Morite, trying to get him into Shark Cat like a crazy man back then.
That is so fun.
I was trying I remember telling I was like, he's got one more, guys. He's got one more. We got to get him on. We got to get on. And then I was like, that's our side. We can do it. And then no. And I was like, oh, SPX is it? Okay, I'm gonna buy some of that. Fuck this.
Yeah. Oh, all right. There it is. It's number 1. All right, I'm gonna take that. That's easy.
That's what got me into it. And then no, and that's why I never shared my face back then, because you were doing retarded shit. It was embarrassing, you know.
It was embarrassing.
But back then it was just liquidity conditions were quite different, and it made sense. Dude, that was euphoria. 2024 was pure euphoria. The whole year I was euphoric. I'll be honest with you.
Yeah, I remember like around like June, dude. We were cooking. Yeah, I mean, we were just see. I never posted any of that stuff. I just traded it.
Okay, you never.
Like I never. No, it was too embarrassing.
I was having fun with it, to be honest. Like it was fun, like making memes. It taught me how to make memes. I learned something from it. I really enjoyed it, but it was all insane. So, yeah. Anyway, you're bringing back these memories.
Yeah, wow. We just went down memory lane there. That was a good one. I can't believe you were a shark cat, dude. That is really funny, man.
I was into all
I would have never guessed that.
I've never made a coin. I've never been in a cabal. Never, ever will. Never have. I've always just either been a victim of one or happened to get an earlier in one or whatever. Like I've been cabal. I've been cabaled. I'm cabaled out. But yeah, and then actually, Morite and I, we were talking on the timeline back in March, and like before he even started his list, like he started following me then, and I was talking about like I think memes are going to hit $1 trillion market cap, like the total meme coin value, and that was a big thing that a lot of us. It was so crazy in early 2024. I can't describe to people if you weren't there. It was so euphoric. It was so insane. That's why I'm laughing when people say we're at the top right now. It's not euphoric in the slightest.
No. Dude, I remember. I mean, I know people that like their accounts were swinging full New York State house prices in a day. Like it was insane.
Oh my God. And I'll never want to be a part of that again because it was so stressful too. Because it was like, because you knew what you were buying was utter retarded shit.
Well, you couldn't sleep. Like I just wasn't sleeping.
I remember being up at like 3 a.m. on a Telegram channel, was talking about I remember I was it was a Thomas the Tank Engine. You know the Thomas the Tank Engine, and it was like Donald Trump's face on it. Yep. Were you on that one too?
No, I saw it though, dude. We were probably in the same. I just didn't speak. So you were speaking in these?
I was talking to people. I was like,
I would just observe.
It was all insane people. It was awesome.
Yeah, that's why I was like, I can't talk here.
But I remember asking somebody in that chat. I remember talking to this guy. He's like, yeah. So we were talking about the S&P 500. Like we were getting like macro discussions on this TG chat for a Trump tank engine. Like a derivative. At first, it was Bowden. That was the first thing, and then it was Joing 737, which was Biden with the face on.
I bought so many of those. I bought the Elizabeth Warren one.
Oh, yeah, the retard face or like that little deformed face. There was so many of those. There's a John Wick one.
All of those. I bought all of them. I bought all of them. I used to call them finger faces.
I hated Bowden. I remember that because I didn't have any.
When Bowden hit $1 billion, it was like anything's possible here. These are some of the most.
It's sitting at $1 million now. It didn't quite work out.
So that's another one.
But I made money on it. I made money on a derivative of Bowden.
So do you?
I made money on a derivative of the derivative.
See, I like the Elizabeth Warren one. I lost money on. Why am I forgetting? There was like 5 of them. I lost money on every single one of those, and I hated them so much. Finger faces.
I remember one. Oh, the Hulk coin, Hulkamania, the one that Hulk released. I put like
and you rugged everyone.
And I got rugged. Yeah, that was the only one I've ever got rugged on. Actually, like total rug. That was the only one I ever did.
Yeah, now you can't even talk bad about it because he's dead. So it's tough. You know, it's got to say rest in peace.
Supposedly had nothing to do with it.
He had everything to do with that. That was an easy. He probably, dude, that coin hit like what 20, 15 mil?
Something crazy. I was up on it for a minute and I didn't sell because I'm an idiot.
Yeah, no, he walked away with a few milli there. That was an easy one. He was like the first. He was the first one, right? Like the first like big celebrities to rug.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah. No, it's funny because I remember I talked to this one guy. I was on Twitter and he was like Billy King or something like that. And it was funny. He's now like a head of marketing for like Kraken. And actually, I was like, he was like talking about it. He's like, yeah, I got this job. I'm like, I remember you. We both were retarded with that Hulk coin. He's like, yeah, I remember that. That was fun.
See, dude, anything's possible. That's why I love this place. You could be shilling Hulk coin, and then you could work at one of the best exchanges in the world. 1 year later, like.
But that's what people don't understand. It's not. We're not at the top. We're not. Like, we're not even.
No, I really think it's crazy that people, and it's bullish though. I swear, I truly believe that's bullish. You want people to be as desperate and broken because that's when it rips, man. That's always how it works. That's always how it works. There's these like pain capitulation points, and usually your general retail is the indicator. So I had a guy that bought $30,000 worth of Giga at like 320 million. Sell it last week.
Oh my god!
Didn't
I mean, I get it. It's painful. Like, that is super painful.
Didn't even call me.
You doubled down, man. That's what you do. I had Solana. I bought it at 150. And I doubled down at fucking $8. That's what you do.
Did you really?
Yeah, I did. It was all the FUD.
First...
The FUD was insane. Sam Bankman-Fried. Blah 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 blah. And I was like, I'm too stubborn. I'm like, I believe it. I'm fucking doubling down. That's what I did. That's what you got to do. And you keep DCAing.
Dude, that was my first big crypto hit. I probably caught
Solana was nice.
I caught Solana on the way up.
Nice.
Bought it at like $17. Every sale I made was over 150, I think. Yeah, that was like, yeah, that was a great one. I remember I was working in Flushing, Queens at Department of Sanitation, like in this like hangar, like drilling. It was a terrible job because it was like the ground was so contaminated. We had to wear hazmat suits. And my buddy was like, you got to buy this Solana, like, dude, this thing was trading like $150. It's at like $12. I remember watching it for a couple of days, hit 17. I'm like, I'm going to buy this. I tell the operator, he's like a young guy like me. I'm like, dude, just throw some money into this Solana. By the end of that job, it was trading at like $180. They thought I was like Warren Buffett. I thought I was Warren Buffett. Like, I'm just the best at this. Don't worry about it, guys. Don't worry about it.
I still got some, actually. I'm holding some for the long term. I mean, dude, if you'd have told me, I was a big Solana guy too. I was like, I showed Solana all the time. I was like weird with Solana, and I still own a good bit, and I'm still a big believer in it, actually. But I don't think it has near as much upside as SPX. But I think it's still
Ethereum. I think chain wise, and I was like a Solana maxi in the beginning of the cycle. But yeah,
big time.
I think that Ethereum, if Wall Street's going to come on chain, it'll be built. I think a lot of it will be built on Ethereum. I think,
with the layer twos, you can like control it more. But I think Solana's already got a lot. Like Western Union recently announced. I don't really give a shit about it. It's like they'll probably.
I think Solana is good because it's faster and it's cheaper. So like there is that aspect, right? But I guess when you really like break down the nerd stuff, Cal's really good at this. Like there's way less like counterparty risk with Ethereum as opposed to Solana in terms of like centralizing the power and the data. Like if you're swapping, $5 billion, you don't want to. Solana only has like X amount of nodes compared to Ethereum. It's like Ethereum is just safer that way. Like it's going to get there. So I could see. I mean, all of them.
But that was the arguments back then too. At $8 was like Solana's totally centralized, Ethereum's decentralized.
Did you remember the FUD that like it's all
matter.
like?
By the way, Binance is the same thing, and it's done very well. So clearly, nobody gives a shit about any of that. I'm just saying.
Yeah, I mean, CZ is like literally like top-notch criminal. Like that guy is. He's impressive. I'm not gonna lie. Every cycle,
you got a pardon. You got a pardon. And Trump said,
they
asked Trump about it. He's like, I don't know what you're talking about.
I don't know. I didn't pardon him. Dude, it was like the worst. That was the worst answer. It's like sometimes I just wish he just didn't say anything. Just don't answer the question, bro. Like just because he's gonna pardon Sam Bankman-Fried. He's going to.
Oh my! If he does, oh my god,
he's gonna. No, he's gonna, and it's kind of crazy because
Oh
right,
my
because there was like a lot
God.
of political stuff behind what he'd, Sam Bankman-Fried.
Sam,
But
you didn't mean to. You're good. Sam, you're good.
no, when they asked him, he was like, "Oh, I heard they were tough on him.
No,
They were
no,
tough."
no, he's just gonna say, I don't know what you're talking about. We never did that. I know what you're talking about.
I really wouldn't be surprised. And I'll tell you right now, though, Sam Bankman-Fried comes out, it's probably going to be pretty bullish. He's going to do some terrible things. We just got to keep away from ugly chicks and Adderall. That's it.
I hope they don't. He does not deserve to be released.
No, he doesn't. He was a criminal. No, he deserves to rot in jail. No, dude, what he did, I know people that lost their whole life during that. Like, I got a buddy that had his, I mean, he lost all his sick. It was like $180,000. I lost like $4,000 in FTX.
You had FTX too?
Yeah.
Luckily, I made it. I made it near the end of the cycle, and I was like trying to get my bank account to hook up to it. I wasn't going to put much on it. I was just testing it out, but I couldn't get it to work for some reason. I was like, eh. And then like a month later, when I was business, I was like, oh, I'm glad I didn't actually get it to work. Right. That was good. I'm glad I gave up on that.
Do you remember Thorchain from last cycle? Did you ever hear of Thorchain?
Yeah. Is that still? I thought that's still around, right?
I mean, I think it's still around.
Rune, that was Rune. That was Adam.
Yes, Rune.
You were a Cosmos Adam. That one was pumped a lot. That one's
so Rune. I parked, dude. I had all my Bitcoin. I had like throughout the whole bear market. I had my Bitcoin there, and
a little scary.
Yeah, I mean, I was too stupid to understand because I was getting yield on.
Right, you get yield on it. Yep,
dude. And I ended up actually making. Like it was a great. Like I made like an extra like $7-8 grand that I wouldn't have made just having it parked in spots. So
sure,
that was cool. But like I remember, like I literally thought that was like the most insane. Like you could switch to any coin from any coin, because it was like multi-chain.
It is a cool idea, but it's not really. They claim that the claim is that it's somehow decentralized. Like it's just like this little protocol.
Yeah, and it's not.
Yeah, is that bullshit? I kind of figured it was, but.
Yeah, no, because it failed a few times, dude. But then the real problem was it was really hard to track the money. So it became this like whenever these people would like do some crime, they would trace it into that system. So I think that was another reason why like it was kind of doomed to fail because it turned into this like money laundering thing where so then they had to start. They had to start like restricting. I had a buddy that had like $15,000 in USDC trapped in there for months, literally for months. And so once that stuff starts happening, everyone just leaves no one's gonna mess around with that. Not anyone with size anyway. But yeah, I was a big Thorchain guy.
Thorchain.
Remember reading white papers? I'm telling you, if you gave me a white paper right now, I'd fucking Spartan kick you right in the head.
Well, see, I do come from the Bitcoin maxi mindset. I do think belief is everything. So the white papers didn't really do anything for me. Like I was just like, yeah, this is all probably bullshit. That's kind of my mindset typically. I like Solana because I used it. And it was fast. And I was like, okay, I know it's fast because I use it.
I couldn't understand why it was worth so much money back then. Nothing was on it. Now it makes sense, right? Like you have this whole meme coin infrastructure built on it, but back then I'm like, there's literally nothing here. Like I don't
2021. You're talking about 2021 when it was worth so much. Oh yeah, that was that's why it crashed. Dude, it shouldn't have been worth that much.
Yeah, I was like, why is this worth? Like nothing's on here. Like there's literally nothing here. Yeah.
That was pure speculation. I started buying in 2022 because I started like looking into it a bit more. I started buying at like 100, 120, and wrote it all the way down to 8. Then kept buying it. And I think I like when I bought.
Dude, you got to scroll back and find those posts. You're a legend for that. That's legendary shit, dude. Buying at $8,
but I didn't post too much then. I didn't. Right. I was not a big poster. I really started posting. I might have posted about the $8. I don't know. But here's the thing. I was playing a Bitcoin maxi on Twitter. It was a little bit of a lie. Like
you were LARPing as a Bitcoin maxi.
Yeah, I was like, you shitcoiner, and I was like, I got a little slot on the side. I feel like a little dirty bastard buying it.
A little dirty.
So I was kind of a LARP, so I might not have mentioned it. But then the meme coin thing happened, and then we went to $100. Like, fuck you, I love Solana. I don't give a shit. I'm gonna pop my cherry. Fuck you, Bitcoiners.
Wait, that's really funny. So you were just LARPing as a Bitcoin maxi? Dude, that is the power of Twitter.
Oh, I had so many people block me too, like Bitcoin maxi people that started following me. And they're like, "What are you doing? What are you doing?" I'm like, "Yeah, fuck you."
Yeah, now you see it. Now, like when someone looked acting like SPX Maxi and they show like, like butt pimple or whatever their stupid coin is, you're just like, what is this? Blocked. Oh, Dr. Jesse in the house?
But no, I have that. I have that mentality with coins. I've said I've got other coins now, but see, back then I was just lying to myself. So
Dude, you're just going through everything. Like, I love this right now. You're just like, yeah, I mean, I was lying about everything. Just lying about my life. That's
I'm so
that's good. That's growth, man. That's growth. So you don't play that at all. You don't throw.
Oh God, no.
So
I haven't done it since I want to say like October or September of 2024 was the last time I did any of the degenerate stuff.
So like I said, I have friends that still like launch coins, do all that. So like once a
I've
week,
never launched a coin.
Me either. I don't even. I have no desire to do that. I'll put like $5. Literally, I look at it like a lotto ticket.
$5.
I'll put $5.
There you go.
They're like doing a new launch. I'll throw $5, and it's like if I open my wallet, it's worth 20. I'm like winner. And then you realize though that
winner.
It's the same feeling. It's the same thing. Yeah. Like the throwing 1,000 at a shitter to throwing. It's not. It's just the win. Like that's what I learned doing that. Was like this feels as good as like the 1,000 to
Jesse.
Dude, he looks jacked in that picture.
I saw that too. I was like, damn, dude.
Dude, nice tits.
You like Goldberg right there.
He was one of my favorites.
Yeah, me too. I love WCW. Oh, dude. Fuck.
So my mom used to work at HBO. She was like, what's the fancy word for secretary? What do they call it? Like executive assistant for some guy super high up at HBO.
Okay.
And she used to get the scripts for like WrestleMania and stuff. And my dad, like give it to my dad, and we would watch. Me and my brother used to watch like all wrestling. And he would be like, I think this guy's gonna win. And he would have he knew who was gonna win. So for years we thought my dad was like literally like he could just predict any wrestling match. But it was because like my mom like actually had the script. Like she would like get it from her boss was like some super high up dude at HBO. But some of my best memories are just watching WrestleMania in my basement with my brother, like jumping off my couch like it's a turnbuckle, pretending I'm Ultimate Warrior, just like punching him in the head.
Good times.
I mean, Goldberg was great because he just tackled the shit out of you. I was like you could like do that in your mind. You're like, I could be Goldberg. Like this is just an incredible tackle right here.
Dude, have you heard what's his name? Bret Hart talk about Goldberg before?
No.
So he did that to Bret Hart when he moved over to WCW. He did that to him, and he like fucked Bret Hart up because he did it so hard. So Bret Hart hates him. He's like, he was a terrible wrestler, never really knew how to wrestle. All he could do is that one move, and he fucked me up. And he's like so mad about it. It's just it's kind of like a whole thing.
Wait, Bret Hart went to WCW?
Yeah,
I didn't even know that.
It was like a money grab for like 2 years. Then Goldberg fucked him up, and then they fired him.
Whenever I think of Bret Hart, I just think of black, pink, and wet hair. That's what comes to my mind.
Bret Hart's a good guy. You gotta love Bret Hart. He's one of the good guys.
Who were you watching? I remember I was watching when Owen Hart when he fell.
I did not watch that. That's crazy.
Because they shut it off. They blanked the screen.
I'm sure.
I remember my dad being like, "What the fuck? Like, I paid for this." I remember like looking back. Looking back, my dad being like, "Fuck," because they just like blanked the screen. Right. They just like shut it off. So I mean, think about it, dude. He like fell from like the top. I think he fell like 30 feet.
That awful craziness, man.
Yeah,
it's a horrible thing.
I still have like Ultimate Warrior shirts.
You're an Ultimate Warrior.
Yeah,
I liked Hulk Hogan the most. I'll always love Hulk Hogan.
I even liked him when he did his. When he was like NWO. I liked
him
then.
No, that's what I'm talking. That was I grew up with the NWO WCW thing. I fucking loved the NWO. I have so much nostalgia for that. It was amazing.
I mean, there was like a 4-year period in my life where I just did the suck it sign to everything. I mean, I didn't even understand what it meant. I would just be like, suck it. What was his name? X-Pac, the skinny guy that did it.
Wait, you're talking about you're on the WWF now. Like that was.
I'm always I was mostly WWF, but I feel like they kind of intertwine. Like, so you didn't watch any WWF? You
a
just
little
watched...
bit. I was more WCW.
Interesting.
Yeah, that was what I like. Well, actually, I know my mom thought WWF was worse. I don't know why. She just thought it was worse. She thought WCW was more kid friendly. I have no idea why, but that's what she allowed me to watch.
So she was like, "You can watch WC, you cannot watch WWF." Those are
no. I know why. I know why. John Stone Cold Steve Austin. That's why. Austin 316. That was like
he was my favorite. He's
that
like
was
top
like
3
because it was mocking John 316. So she didn't like that. That's
okay, that makes sense. All right.
Stone Cold was awesome. I've been going back and watching. I'm like, man, I missed out. Dude, that shit was cool.
Dude, it was incredible. Mankind came from like...
I love Mankind.
Dude, so that guy grew up like 20 minutes away from me.
Wow, really?
Yeah, he came from Long Island. Yeah. Mick Foley is his, right? Mick Foley, yeah. So my first ever screen name was Rock and Sock 27, and that was when The Rock and Mick Foley were partners. That's how into wrestling I was.
Oh my god,
that was my first. Yeah, dude, The Rock was good too, man. He was good.
I feel like wrestling today sucks. I don't know if you watch it anymore.
I don't.
I started watching a little bit of it. It was on, and I was like, "This is awful." Or maybe I think I just have nostalgia for the old stuff. That's basically what it is. Yeah. It probably sucked ass too.
Yeah, that's a good point. Like, I can you even look back and watch it objectively? Like, if I threw on some old WrestleMania, I would go nuts.
Dude, YouTube has a big backlog of old stuff. It's really
Dude, awesome. Type in WrestleMania 1992 cover. My father-in-law drew that. Once you see it, you'll know exactly what it is. Yeah. You'll know exactly what it is. It's like all of them walking out. You know, it's like Randy Savage, Hulk Hogan. Type in like 1992 WrestleMania cover. Like, or it should pop up. So do you remember that?
Wait. Which one is it?
And do you remember the board game? They had a board game. Do you remember the board game? They had like a game.
I'm going to bring it up real quick. Wait, which one are you talking about?
So type in 1992. Type in Joe Jusko. So Joe and then Jusko.
This one?
Yeah, where's the... That's him, like to the right. If you go all the way to the... Is it your right?
This one?
Yeah, but there's like right below it.
This one?
Yeah. Do you remember this picture?
No.
See, I do. Oh, I remember this. Yeah, this was like I want to say it's Royal Rumble. That's what it was. Sorry, not WrestleMania. Royal Rumble. I remember that. And then 30 years later, that's my father-in-law. But he drew that. Just like that Hulk. You ever seen that Hulk one with the American flag? Yeah. Like that Hulk one right there.
He painted that too?
Mm-hmm. Dude, he's like a super famous Marvel artist. He's the coolest dude.
I was going to say, he looks familiar.
Yeah, he's super cool, man. Like, what a super cool dude.
He drew like Marvel? Is that what it was?
Dude, he's been drawing for Marvel since he was a senior in high school.
Wow.
He's like 65.
That's amazing.
He's like beyond talented. I'm not kidding. He's beyond talented. It's really cool. But yeah, he drew a bunch of this WrestleMania stuff, and Hulk put that picture, the American flag one, on his beer can and paid him no money for it. But yeah,
not cool.
But that was on his beer can that he made.
Your father-in-law got rug pulled too.
Yeah, he did.
He rugged everybody.
Yep, he did.
I heard he wasn't the greatest dude in actuality.
I can see that. I think those wrestlers have to be pretty selfish people, right? They travel 300 days a year. You know what I'm saying? Like, they're in a bunch of pain, taking a bunch of painkiller. You know, it's tough life, right? Like Ric Flair, people.
Gotta go load planes. Love you too, brother.
Yeah, love you, dude. Loading planes, like with luggage.
Loading them up. Yeah.
So this all started because we thought Jesse looked like Goldberg.
I don't even know what we're talking about anymore. I don't know where it started, where it ended. It was like a tangent that went on a tangent. It was like a derivative of a tangent.
Yeah, dude, it's all. I blame Shark Cat for all of this. I still can't believe you were a Shark Cat guy. I'm gonna keep going back to that because I'm shocked.
I won't throw dubbing in. Dubbing was too. Dubbing was too. I don't love dubbing.
He was?
Yes. Yeah, that's how we knew each other before. He was a whiff Shark Cat guy, but I won't.
Yeah, don't smear him like that.
No, I love him. No, I know. We were true believers in that coin. We got shit on. It is what it is. GTA SPX GTA 6. Okay. So yeah, he's working on like a major rework and upgrade for SPX Station. So that's the idea with that is like retweeting. So basically, he's made this like algorithm that will retweet videos on if they're.
This guy's great, by the way.
Yeah.
That guy,
that guy. Yeah. Yeah, he's new and I think he's newer and he's been doing it.
Yeah, he's like super new. I feel like.
Did you watch that video with Morite where he was talking about there's like 3 archetypes? Warrior.
That's a warrior right there. Yeah.
He said there weren't many yet. There you go. There's one.
That's one of them.
Yep.
Oh, there's our dude.
Yeah, but anyways, he picks like based off of like likes and stuff, and he's like working on the algorithm to try to get it perfected. I'm not sure. He's asking for something though. So I invite anyone who's skeptical of SPX to go in and look. I guess he's just trying to show it off. But anyways, it's pretty cool. It's a cool initiative.
That is a cool initiative.
So, wait. I've been logging video content going for 23 days. Over that time, I have tracked around 944 posts. That's crazy. 944 posts. Unbelievable. Okay, so 420 of them. That's funny. 420 of those posts qualified to be eligible for a repost. Anyways, yeah. So apparently 944 posts in 23 days had video in them regarding SPX. That's pretty impressive.
That's cool. So it just comes through and based on some parameters that he built. Yep.
Exactly. So pretty cool. This account's really cool. SPX 6900 magazine. I don't know if they're going to try to make a magazine, but they've been recommending some like good posts and retweeting stuff, and it's been awesome.
And that was older, right?
This account?
No. When is that post from?
It's not that old. It's just like a couple days old.
Okay. So he did that interview. That's a new interview that he just did, Murad?
Yeah, he's been doing a lot of interviews, man.
Yeah, he's on a press tour right now.
Yeah, which is good. I'm glad he's doing like ones outside of the community and then helping us out too. And
did you watch the Pond Talk with him and the Kraken co-CEO?
Yes.
I thought it was great.
Yep, that's another one. Yep.
Dude, I got to say that was like my favorite Murad because he didn't really talk about the same stuff, but he also had a way different demeanor to him. Like one thing that I was not worried about, but like I always wondered, like, how will Murad do in an interview where they're going to openly be against him? You know, like, can he articulate these thoughts in a hostile environment? And that wasn't a hostile environment, but it was a very different environment than most of these interviews that we see Murad in. And I thought he was excellent.
Yep.
It was a total different demeanor. You know, he was like kind of like business, so you know, like a little more like business mode, but super articulate. I thought he did great. That was probably like one of my favorite interviews I think he's ever done for me personally.
You would like this one too because it's kind of the same. And this guy does
like 20 minutes of it.
This guy does kind of antagonistic a little bit with him, which is
does he?
Not like bad, but he pushes back a lot, which is fair. So that's
what you want, man. You know, as uncomfortable it is, like that's why I stay in those trenching chats. Because if we just surround ourselves with people that agree with everything we say, our thesis gets softer. You know what I'm saying? You want to put your thesis up against people that's how you get it sharper, you know? Or it's just how you call these people retarded. Like sometimes I get it for so long. I'm just like, no, you're too stupid to understand. That's the problem here. But it's good. It's a good way to sharpen your thesis. You want to go against not even like contradicting views, people that just don't believe.
Right.
Like it's good, because then you find where the other side of the equation is too. Because that's my thing. It's like, all right, you don't believe in me? Let's go your route. You think retail is going to come here and do this? Prove it. Like that's my whole thing. The casino will always be here, but no one is coming to play at the casino. You could gamble on anything, literally anything. You could gamble on politics, sports. I mean, me and you could probably go on Polymarket, and if you could set like gamble there, exactly. That's my whole thing. It's like if it's just about gambling, you could truly gamble on anything now.
Right. Yeah, this literally anything.
Literally anything. Like Polymarket, Kalshi, those that's the part that I don't get. It's like you could gamble on it, like, just go fucking gamble somewhere. Like we're building shit here.
It's totally different. Man, I'm just thinking about it, like how far it's changed. It makes me even more bullish on SPX. Like it's just I know people are like some people were a little bit upset about the price recently, or maybe thinking about it too much. But like seriously, you need to compare yourself to to other coins in our category. We're doing fine. We're doing great.
And just where we were 1 year ago.
Right.
Like infrastructure wise. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like a year, if you thought it was a $800 million coin a year ago, well then just based on that, we're a double, $1.6 billion coin trading at 700 million, whatever the fucking chart is. But like we are more, I really don't know. That's a guess. I just know it's bad because I have so many people talking shit to me. That's the only reason why I know.
Oh, people are talking shit about SPX.
Oh, well, my inbox is full of people talking shit about SPX and Giga right now.
On X or?
Yeah, on X. Yeah. I try to. Is
that because you're in like this?
Yes.
Because you're in like a little every. Oh, really?
Yeah.
See, I don't get any of that shit. And if I did, I would delete it immediately. Because I get where you're coming from going out there. I'm very insulated.
Yeah, it also like just doesn't really bother me. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like I just think it's like this is either like a fat Indian guy or a 130-pound sweaty dude. Like nothing here intimidates me. Like I'm not like it doesn't really. Like yeah, dude, you're right. I'm sure you're right. I'm sure you're crushing it, dude. But again, I think that's how you catch the pulse, though. Like that's how I look at it. Yeah. Like that's how I know the pulse of the trenches. And I can tell you, the trenches are in trouble right now.
I'm so out of that. I'm glad you know because that's cool.
Again, it's just like I don't think it's like important, but for me, it's how I gauge. It's just how to gauge like the overall sentiment. Like I knew it was bad when there was people like, I think we should launch on base this week. I was like, holy fuck, the trenches are cooked.
Base is a good indicator. Yeah, we're going to base. Yeah, I'm all in on base. Like, oh my god.
It's like, holy shit, dude.
No, the worst would be AVAX. If you're like, let's go AVAX.
Yeah, we're pivoting back to someone we know someone that's back over there.
Oh yeah. No, he's on base again now. I won't say their name, but he's on base now. He's on Zora. He made a creator coin. I shouldn't have even looked into it, but I was curious. He's moved on. He's moved on. Oh god, yeah. The creator coin thing,
not gonna work.
Not a fan of that.
Pump could pay them 90% of the revenue. I don't think it's still gonna work. I just don't think it'll work.
It's the point of the coins is it's a group effort. The coin just being you is ridiculous. It's
why every celebrity coin failed.
Right. You're going to it doesn't make any sense. It's ridiculous.
That's why every celebrity coin will continue to fail. And there's some people like Flocka that I like. I think Flocka's a great dude. Like I don't think he has any like malicious intent with his coin. I think he just doesn't understand. But they call keyman risk, right? You heard Spacey talk about it. It's a real thing, man. I've watched so many coins die from keyman risk where you just have one guy, the coin like falls on his shoulders, and when he either stops posting about it for a day or two, like everyone capitulates, and So like when you take that and you extrapolate it to a celebrity coin, like they all go to zero, bro. Because it's really just it's an attention token.
Right.
How much attention are they going to give it?
Did you ever collect baseball cards or basketball cards? Did you ever do
Hell yeah.
That's a good example of that. You buy a rookie card, like, oh, that's the next best player, blah, 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 blah. They get injured, or you're fucked. They're not good. You buying a rookie card is the riskiest investment you could ever do. And it's a similar kind of thing. It's like buying a celebrity coin, and the celebrity doesn't work out, or they get injured, or they dump on you, or any infinite things that could happen. It's the same shit.
I can't believe Mother's at 6.7. Dude, I would have, gun to my head, I would have never guessed that thing was over 3 mil.
I'm surprised too, honestly. I'm surprised.
Yeah. That might be the only one that's left above $1 million, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
I think they're all like at least below 2 mil. Yeah.
But hers like kind of, it broke through the veil somewhat. I remember I never bought any, but some people were
sold it at 33 cents. She was on Jim Cramer's show on the New York Stock Exchange floor.
I do remember that. I was like, ooh, that's not good.
Oh, as soon as I saw her, I go, bingo, sell.
It went all in with 300 million.
Yeah, it went to like 33 cents. Yeah.
What? Okay,
dude, I caught that thing. That was a great. That was like another 30,000. That was a good one. That was a good trade. You know, that was that time though, bro. That was
exactly. That's why we're not at top. It's not.
And I think this time around when it comes back, it's not going to be like that. I think it's going to be liquidity black holes for these big established communities. I think it's going to be a little different. That was like true Wild West beginning of the cycle type stuff. I don't think it'll come back like that. I think this time. But there was a point in time there too at the end of it where WIF was just this like liquidity black hole. That's why I ran to $4 billion. You know, like people would hit it and then you would just throw it into WIF. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Pepe did good too. Pepe was like kind of that quasi safe haven, whatever. WIF was a safe haven. You know, whatever.
Dude, I remember that thing hitting $4 and just going, I just still don't understand it. I don't get it.
I bought that one at 100 million. I was happy about that.
Yeah, Sam, I bought about 150 million, sold it at 370 million. I'm like a fucking idiot.
See, I bought it and forgot about it, and then I actually think I held it. I'm still holding it. Like I never sold it or anything. I just held it, and so I'm not up from what I bought much. I'm always just a holder. I'm always an idiot. So
that's retail though, bro. You are retail. That is a retail thing, man. Retail just buys and holds shit. They're not trying to trade. That's you're just like a little more.
Hold my WIF, man. I don't care about it anymore. I mean, I hope the WIF people, whoever those people are,
sell that shit and just buy SPX. Well, you said you've hit your dream bag of SPX, right? Like you're at the.
I did sell some of my WIF. I forgot. I did sell some of the other coins I don't believe in really to get my SPX to where I wanted to be. I did that several months ago, and that turned out to be a good thing. But now I'm just like I've always got this kind of loyalty thing. It's like I was kind of a part of it a little bit, so I feel like I have to hold a little. Did you donate to the Sphere Fund? No, did not do that.
I remember seeing that going. This is the craziest place that people are going to send their profits to. You know what I'm saying? Like I just kept thinking, like, man, this would never happen.
You should be sending them to Ansem, you idiots. Of all people,
he's another. People like talk shit about Morite. It's like Morat's like stayed true this whole time. That guy's been a bear this entire time, and like
he's awful.
Yeah, it's just.
And that's what I was saying. I will say one thing was favor. It's at 400 something million, I think, right now. And look at he was key man risk, and he's gone. I will say that's one thing in their favor, but.
Yeah, Pop Tardio was talking about how he still tracks WIF. He really tracks Doge a lot. He made some interesting points about Doge, just kind of how like it's its own chain, which why like it'll better chance of it being an ETF. Like, dude, he's funny, man. But he says some like things that you're like, oh, it's interesting. You know, like you could tell like he actually thinks about this shit, and he's in Web3. You know,
Link is already getting an ETF, and Link doesn't have its own change.
Yeah, Link's a weird one. I told Blue he's got to have, you know, because Link's like tied to Apu a lot of the Apu people.
I've heard that.
Were
I don't
linked.
really. Yeah.
Yeah. So if you go back and like, because I did the research on them before they came on, I didn't even know who Apu was like that. And you go back and like in the beginning of Link, the Link holders, they called them Link Marines.
Yes.
They would use the Apu. They would use the Apu meme.
Yep.
Like, and they were like really the only kind of like utility coin that would raid like that. That was like their thing. And so a lot of those people just became Apu holders. So like Apu and Link are kind of like tied together for life. And I was like, dude, I just don't know anything about it. Like, why don't I'm sure you could like get your hands on some like legit Link guy. Like, I mean, you just have the fucking Kraken CEO on, like be like, hey, but like that's been Link's thing the whole time is they never cared. They never cared about like marketing like that. They just like the upper level just never gave a shit. Just always been their thing, like, yeah, we're just going to keep building. The guy Yugong talked about that. He's the unstable coin and the mini guy. Yep. He's pretty funny. I've had him on Crypto Compass. Those guys like him, like Yugong, has been around since like 2014. It's cool to talk to them, because I wasn't. So it's cool to like talk to those kind of guys that have been around for a really long time, been through multiple cycles. You learn a lot. Like I do. I learn a ton from those guys.
Mm-hmm.
They all basically say the same thing. Like, yeah, like this market's not over. Like, what are you talking about? You're like, it's only CT that thinks and retail that thinks the market's dead and it's over. Like I have a guy that tells me every day that SPX is going to 200 million market cap.
But who is this? Is it a Twitter guy or
yeah, Twitter guy.
Twitter guy.
200 mil.
Okay. Whatever.
Sounds good. That's what I said.
Sounds good to me. I
said, dude, I'll buy so much more at 200 million. Like my DCA will be incredible at 200 million.
Dude, that'd be. I think I said at one point, we just need to go back to those lows in March and make even the OGs question themselves. Made that post a few weeks ago.
Dude, Cal talks about that. He goes, "You want them, the OGs." Like that's. He's like, it's a psychological thing. It's like all that you want left is the guys that are ready to ride. When I first understood Link Marines and why they were called Marines, I laughed way too hard. I said, I don't even know what that means. Is it because they were in the trenches?
That's what I thought. Maybe not. Oh yeah, what's this GTA 6 SPX meme? Can you send that to me?
What's up with the face guy?
The face guy? Who's the face guy?
They were underwater. Oh, that's incredible.
Oh, that's funny.
The SPX like this, like animated the coin with the face. What is that?
Chang just made it and has been running with it. It's been like a joke now. It's like we're a character coin now, like Mog is or something. It's just like a funny thing. SPX Man is our mascot. We're a mascot coin. Stupid.
How is Mog doing? I personally never really liked those fucking people, so I wish them the best. But
Mog is, I think it's right around Popcat is something like that. 100-ish million. Yeah,
I think Pop like 14 cents. Yeah, that makes sense.
Something like that. I don't know. I may be wrong.
I would take Popcat over Mog.
Yeah, I honestly have no idea. I've never kept up with Mog at all. I have nothing good or bad to say. I have no idea about any of it.
Yeah, no, I found those people to be pretty fucking annoying. I've had some run-ins with a couple of them.
Mog.
Never really cared for them.
Really?
Yeah. That's why I like doing SPX at like 10 billion. I keep receipts. I'm like a crazy person. I like take screenshots and I read them out loud, and that's what I work out too.
Do you remember the fart coin FUD back in March or April? Do you remember that? The fart coiners who were shitting on us so bad.
Oh yeah, they said that fart coin will be the biggest coin this cycle, and SPX is a bunch of bullshit. Yeah, I remember all. Dude, I remember all of it. I keep all of that. That's like what I use when I work out.
That didn't work out too well for them.
I never understood fart coin. I thought it was funny. I thought it was like I get why finance picked it up. Like TradFi, but it was just financial nihilism. It was never. There was never anything there. There was never a community there.
No.
What message are you What community? What's the thesis, right? What's the ideology behind the coin?
It was like Cum Rocket,
Hot air rises,
or Safe Moon or something. It was utter nonsense.
Fucking Safe Moon.
Hey, it's a safe moon. You gotta trust it. It's gonna moon and it's safe. It's a safe.
That was a few $1,000s.
You bought it out.
I remember buying it. And it cost me like $600 to buy.
Oh my! You paid that fee. You paid a $600 ETH fee. Oh my!
And I just remember being like, "What the fuck? Like, how is this working? Like, how?"
You sound like my brother, dude. My brother did that shit. He bought Safe Moon. He bought Dogecoin Mars or one of those.
Cum Rocket. Yeah.
He bought the most retarded ones.
I bought some bad ones.
He bought some sheep though. That saved him.
I didn't. I just bought the shittiest coins. I had a bad last cycle, dude. I bought like every utility coin. I went to zero. Steep Pool. Oh man, there were so many of them. I'm like, it's the infrastructure. Just buying the infrastructure.
The infrastructure is so good, man. You have no idea. Infrastructure for what?
Dude, I just wish someone asked me that. You know what I mean? Like I wish someone was just like, infrastructure for what? So I would have been like,
I have no fucking clue.
Yeah, I have no fucking idea. Yeah, like what am I talking about?
This infrastructure for what, sir?
Yeah, I just wish one person asked me that, man. Just one.
I need a beer and some gum. Is that gum?
That's me. Who is
Rocco? That's not you, or is that you?
Well, I think because I have a beer and chewing gum.
Oh, I get it now. So I'm retarded too. Okay, I'm going to show this real quick. All right. SPX 6900 times GTA 6. I don't usually integrate. Oh, that was just predicted. Okay, Jordan, is this actually real? What the fuck is this?
No,
this is
look
nonsense,
at how.
Right? Oh yeah.
Look, SPP 5900.
That's our logo.
So, what do you think that was? Like they put the AI prompts in?
Yeah. What's up with
and
the
they just didn't catch it?
SPP.
That's one of the best handles on X. Mimetic, the sommelier one.
Yeah. Oh, he's funny.
He's really funny.
He's got some good ones. Yeah, I think this is just like a scam, right? I mean, just trying to be funny. I don't know.
Yeah, I just wish they looked at it before they posted it.
It's not that GTA 6 is going to integrate crypto officially, but several international communities are already organized and use. Oh, this is all nonsense.
I keep hearing about GTA 6 using crypto. You think
I've heard that too? I've heard that too. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe.
How does that work? Do you think they make their own chain for that? Do they build that on something?
So if they built it on, say, Solana, or say they built on some ETH2 or whatever.
I would assume they would build on something super cheap, right? Cheap and fast. You would need because you would think there'd be so many users. You can't.
Well, and you'd mint all those NFTs too, which would cost money. So you'd want that to be free for the user when you mint them. So the way I would imagine it, it would either be their own L2 and then they settle on ETH, or they use Solana directly, which is still possible. They might do that. I don't know, but the way I mean, it could work. Like you could have say you earned a gun in the game or something, or you earned some kind of vehicle or whatever, and then you're like, okay, I got this gun in this vehicle. It'll be in the game and not actually on the blockchain yet, but then you're like, I want to sell it on some market. I want to sell it on OpenSea or something, or sell it on Magic Eden. Then at that point, you could take it out of the game and move it to the the blockchain. Then it'll be removed from your inventory, and then actually go to whatever L2, and then maybe you could bridge it to Ethereum or whatever chain, and then go from there and you can sell it.
Would be buying that, and then so when they purchase it, it comes back into the game.
So if you buy the gun, say you buy the gun from them, from Rockstar or whatever.
So that's my thing. So you would have to be. So the market would be you buying from Rockstar.
But then if they introduce the crypto concepts, or it could be you earned it. Say you earned the gun by doing 1,000 hours on some whatever, and you earned the gun. If they had a blockchain concept, you would take that gun and then you could move it to the blockchain and sell it on OpenSea or something like that. So I don't know why they would, because that wouldn't be good for them. If anything, they wouldn't even want to use the blockchain. They would want to keep it all. Maybe they allow like a market to where you can buy and sell with real dollars, but there's no need to make it crypto related.
Yeah, I just wonder how that would be. Yeah, I wonder how that would work. I've been hearing a ton about it though. Like, yeah, they're going to integrate crypto.
I hope they do. I think it'd be cool because if you could make NFTs out of the items you earn, then it would make like a real kind of marketplace with it. And if you play the game, you could sell what you make. And to me,
It's like those Counter-Strike skins, right? The gun skins.
Right.
That's like a legitimate like secondary market for that.
But the difference is it's all in their market. You can't move it out of the blockchain, sell it on OpenSea or whatever. And also, Valve can print them at will. That's what happened recently, and the whole market crashed because they're like, "Oh, we're gonna make skins easier to get." Market does horribly. So it's another one of those things that if you're buying those as a store of value or something, you're going to get screwed.
They just had like a huge crash in value, right? Something weird happened, right?
Valve made it easier to get skins, so it devalued the whole thing. So whatever skin you had is not worth as much because you can get them way easier now.
I know a dude that just made like 40 grand like 6 months ago. He sold all his like gun skins for Counter-Strike. I remember playing that game when it came out, dude.
Yeah, the comments are hilarious on this. What is that logo? But yeah. I mean, you definitely can make money off of it, but it's not something that you should, in my opinion, you should be like buying and like some people were buying and holding them like they're going to be some like holy grail thing.
And then like Pokemon cards, yeah.
And then they got totally devalued. But if you made it to where it was on a contract and it was limited, and you did it the crypto way in a smart way, then it'd be good. But I don't know why they would, because they'd make less money. So I doubt they would. Let me get off of that. Oh, yeah.
Oh, nice. It's on here. Good. Yeah. He's looking for some videos. I don't know what to send him.
Well, this is the thing. So I need my hands to participate in this. So, okay. I'll switch this. Yeah, but I'm going to drop the lyric video tonight. I'll tune in if I can.
Yeah, and he did.
Yeah.
He dropped it before. Yeah, there it is.
So what does he want again? He wants us to
It sounded like he wanted to like just comment clips of people talking about SPX 16. He was going to like build it into the song, but maybe he just did it anyway.
It was fun. It was a fun one. Yeah, people should definitely check it out.
Yeah, I'm definitely going to check it out when we get off this. He's great, man. I really like that guy.
Yeah.
Good dude.
Yeah, he's awesome. Let's see. Oh, yeah. Jordan Riz has made a really cool
the man, dude.
He's going. I'm talking to him Thursday, so he'll be on.
Oh, are you?
Yeah.
Nice. So he'll be on next year at some point. Yeah, he'll be on in April sometime.
No, it'll be like the 1st of December. That's when he'll be on. Yeah, I'm always a month ahead, basically.
That's smart, man. It's good. It's very adult of you.
Yeah,
he's such a good dude, Jordan. He just seems like a very genuine, just a good dude.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to talking to him. That's where I got his shirt too. That's the website. He makes that website too. SPX
yeah, so I'm gonna go on that website when we get off, and I'm gonna order myself a shirt.
Yeah, it's all here. SPX 6900 gear.
Yeah, he made that meme maker.
Yes,
I gotta check the meme maker out.
It's pretty cool. So so I have a photo. You just upload a photo. You can add any of the logos. I'll just put one on it, and then you could say, enter an edit command or whatever. So I'll just say make it cyberpunk like it says. I'm going to ask him how I don't know how he integrated the AI into it, which I find interesting. That's pretty cool.
That's cool, bro. That's really cool.
I like it. So you could do other things too, I guess, with it. But anyways, pretty cool if you're looking to make a quick meme. He's all his videos and a lot of the stuff he does, he integrates AI real well. Yeah. Okay. So Jordan says, yeah, he's paying for it. So that's cool. That's cool of him for sure.
Dude, could we like put a thing where we give him money for that? That's incredible.
I think he's got his donation.
Does he have a tip thing?
Yeah, on his X account.
I don't know what it is. I can never put one in my profile. I can't do it. It feels weird.
I struggled with that too, and then honestly, the community was like so gung ho about it. I was like, okay, I'll do it, whatever. Basically.
But you should be getting tips. You fucking do it. Yeah, that makes sense to me.
Well,
I do a show once every 2 weeks. It's not really tip worthy, in my opinion. There's people doing far more than me.
Well, I mean, I don't know if the Giga community does it too or whatever, but that you do that Giga show every week, and then you do
yeah. And they actually did. They gave me a couple. They gave me some coins for that at like episode 10. I don't know how that's going to work moving forward. I don't really care. That show's a lot of fun to do, to be honest. I love talking about that stuff. So that's I mean, I would do it's smart that we don't do flip the stock market every week because those guys are super busy, and it gives a lot of time to plan. The episode is in a couple days this week. This is a on week for it. Be cool.
Yeah, I meant to ask this. I was meant to mention it earlier, but so y'all have it on Thursday.
We have a guest. Yeah, we have a guest episode.
Who's your guest?
I should know his name. Okay, I don't know his name.
Is it I guess the SPX community member, or is it somebody else?
That's fucking embarrassing.
Is it Michael Saylor?
No.
That would be sick if y'all got Michael Saylor on somehow.
I know Matt Beck knows him. Oh, here. Matt Ballin. Interesting last. Ballin Swig. BALLENSWEIG. He's like a BitGo, head of trading at BitGo.
Oh, yeah. That's cool. Yeah. He's
super cool. I'm going to do a bunch of research on him tonight, actually. Tonight and tomorrow. We have a phone call. Cool.
Awesome.
Seems like a super cool guy. Yeah, I don't know. I'll be honest. I'm going to do a bunch tonight and tomorrow to prepare. We have a phone call tomorrow. But I know
Matt guests every time now. No, just sometimes.
No, just mixing them in.
Cool.
Because we had some great. It was like Joe Calasari and the Munchies lined up, and then this guy who's apparently going to be a great guest.
You had Murad before Joe.
Yeah,
too, right?
Murad before Joe. Joe's like one of my favorite people in crypto. I think he's super important. Just like the way he, TradFi guy, runs in those circles of the Bitcoiners, but he's not. The way he talks to me is very approachable. You know what I mean? He doesn't talk down. He doesn't talk to like he's some Ivy League trust fund kid. I just think he's great. I think he's a great guy. That's what it was. He's a Bridgewater guy.
Yeah. I think there might be old colleagues or something. Him and Matt.
Yeah, no, that's what it is. Bridgewater guy.
That's cool.
Which is cool.
Cool.
I am not a Bridgewater guy. Nope.
Yeah. I'm an under the Bridgewater kind of guy.
Yeah, dude. I'm a Link Marine in that sense. That's really funny. That's why they're called that. That's great.
Link Marine.
I gotta ask, like Tim to Kill, the Pond Talk producer. He's one of those old school Link guys. I gotta ask him about that. Yeah, dude, cool. I'm telling you, so many of those Apu guys are like have a huge, have been linked for fucking 6 years.
Interesting.
Yeah, it is. That's why, I want to learn more about it. I don't know shit about it. I truly don't. I used to just.
I thought Link was like a utility coin. I didn't know it was.
It is. It is. That's why it's so interesting. Like, they used to use the meme, and then the meme became a coin. So a bunch of the Link people bought the coin because they used the meme so much. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a funny connection. They have nothing to do with each other, functionally, but there's a huge crossover
with the cultures. I just want to show this one real quick. Yeah, I found Raiden. I think he was in the chat.
Raiden's awesome. Awesome.
He made this meme, and I was using that. The Jordan.
That's the cyberpunk.
Yeah. So yeah, he took this. Made that. That's pretty cool. So
that's actually really important. Sorry, that's really cool that he did that.
Yeah, definitely check it out, especially if you need help with AI or using that kind of thing. But then also, Undy made this really cool one where you can generate a QR code that will give someone one SPX.
Yeah. So
That's pretty cool.
Dude, I either want to do this. That's not the Pokemon card though, right? The card that has the QR code that has SPX on it. You know what I'm talking about? I want to get. I just joined this gym literally so that I could shill my coins. It's really so I could like be like I said. I've been thinking about how do I get around more retail people, and I think the gym is a great way to do it because it's actually like the YMCA by me, but I've never seen one like this. It's got like 4 basketball courts, 8 pickleball courts. It's huge. So
nice.
I want to order like 30 of those Pokemon cards because I'm going to start playing basketball and then just like keep them in my bag. And then just like once I start talking to people, just be like, yeah, here. Because there's something to giving someone something like physically. That is really cool. I think
I think you'd have to print them with this one.
That's fine.
There's another one. I think it was.
I don't know who made that one.
Yeah, it was. I think it was T-Dog. I think it was T-Dog that did.
Could have been T-Dog.
But I don't know where you order them. That's the only thing I don't know. So.
But this, you just have to print it out because I could just do this too. Northern Lights tonight? I don't think so.
No. Apparently,
where is Jordan?
Where are you at? I saw the Northern Lights when I went to Iceland. Oh
yeah, you probably did. That makes sense.
It was awesome. Yeah, it was really cool. We went on like an excursion, and we went out with a guy who like knew the best spots to go because trying to do it by yourself is kind of like impossible. We tried and we got like crappy pictures, but when you go with somebody who knows where to go, they turned out real good. And he also took pictures of it.
Oh, dude, if he's in DC, he's like in between the two of us. Did he get wild. It?
That's cool.
Do you remember when Northern Lights were just America could never see them? Like
that's what happened?
Yeah. No, that was like our whole life until the last couple of years.
Interesting.
So he's around DC and he might have saw it. No, it's wintertime here. The clouds, it's already cloudy every night. It's terrible.
Jordan, for some reason, I thought you were from Ayawasi. I thought you were from Australia. I don't know why I thought that, but for some reason I did. It's interesting. All right. This is a big one. So if you're in LA, it's a huge raid. So come to Cringe Max and to Awkward Max. So if you're in LA, you should hook up with Aeon Bro.
I wonder where they're doing that because that kind of looks like Venice Beach.
That's what it looks like to me.
But it's probably not. It's probably Santa Monica.
See if it says it. I don't say. LA. Yeah. Anyways, plug for that. So Art Basel, Gorilla gave up a lot of his own money. Jesse gave like $1,000 to it. Gorill's been using a lot of his own money, and to try to make him whole, we've got these addresses that'll go to him. So if you
goes to Grill 8,
yeah. So if you want to give some.
Oh my God, it's 10:15 already. Yeah, I need to message those guys. I want to get them on Crypto Compass this Friday or next Friday to talk about all this because I just want other people to know outside the SPX community what's going on.
You got another minute? I'm going to go through a few more things.
Yeah, go through more. Yeah, so sure. I didn't realize it was 10:15 already. That's crazy. So we went down that Shark Cat rabbit hole for a good 45 minutes.
I hope people didn't mind that, but that was fun. That was a good reminiscent right there. On my degenerate days. Oh, good times. But so if you can, that would be very helpful. Every tip I've gotten since these addresses, every tip I get just goes straight there. So that's if you're thinking about giving me a tip or something, don't give it to me, just send it there. So this is just a reminder that the main account is back.
It's crazy.
I remember when it went down, that was like such FUD. Oh my God.
Same.
Holy shit. And it didn't matter at all. And they've made I think we've made like one post since it came back.
The good communities, it doesn't matter. I remember early on in Giga, the same thing happened. nuked the main account for like a month.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Because you actually want it to be super decentralized. You don't want everyone to be going to the main account. The main account should just be like bookmarks, like for a new person. Like you want the community to represent the project, not the main page.
Exactly. I agree. I think it was good, actually. I think it helped a lot. Yeah, here's the SPX mosaic. It's growing so much. Yeah.
Dude, do you remember the first one? I remember I could name I knew every picture.
Yes. Yes.
I remember cow. It was the old cow, like the cow PFP.
Oh, and it still is. He has to update the cache. So it's still loading. Like basically, whenever you put your profile in, that's what it brings up. So you still see his. So I missed that. I wish you would go back to it. Like I love that. I love that he's using the Aeon, but I kind of missed that one.
I think it's so funny how he just like that's like the shtick. Like he just like posts pictures of cows. I love Cow. Cow's like one of my favorite people. He's such a good dude.
It is funny. It is a good one. But yeah, so Aeon Reborn. Here's me. But yeah, you're on here somewhere, right? Probably.
Yeah. See, I don't even know where. That might be me all the way in the right corner. I can't tell.
Yeah, but now it's like hard as crap to find people. So it used to be, like you said, just not many at all. Now it's
I was like right below Cow when it came out because they probably put it on because that came out like right when crypto that came out probably around when Crypto Compass started.
Yeah, that sounds about right. So when did y'all start?
Man, it might have been April, bro. April.
That sounds about right.
Yeah.
Same.
It was like the bottom of the market. Like it was dark when we started that.
Yeah, that was the bottom. Yeah, for sure.
Which I love. Like I thought that's like why I wanted to start it. I'm like everyone's being a bitch. Let's start this. Like a bunch of bitches around here right now. Let's start this thing.
But even though that was like bottom, it feels worse now because I think everybody had this expectation that Bitcoin's will be at 300K now, 200K right now. You know what I mean? It feels worse.
Yeah. Now. No, you're totally right. I agree. Yep. It's and that's because expectation. That's why like people you control your output, not the outcome. Like we are in no control of that part. And that's why price is a lagging indicator. Like we focus on the community, we do our own shit, we keep having fun. That's the shit that matters. Like there's no money here. There's no money here right now because of how volatile the L1s are. In my opinion, that's how I gauge it. When you see swings like this on Solana, Ethereum, Bitcoin, when you see swings on these, well, I guess L2s, when you see swings like this, that's how liquidity is just scarce here. You know what I mean? Like it's Cal sent me the numbers. I mean, we're up like the on-chain stables. Man, my phone's over there. On-chain stables compared to last cycle is up like 120 billion. It's crazy. It's a crazy number just on Ethereum. And last cycle, Solana had none. Solana had no. Now it has like 16 billion.
Yep.
So like we know where the money is. It's not hiding. It's on chain. It's sitting in stablecoins. And when that gets deployed, that's when the party starts. That's it. That's how we rock.
And then retail will come. And probably buy on Coinbase or whatever.
Retail needs green candles. Retail needs green candles. Institutions need green candles. Institutions don't set trends; they buy trends. That's the other thing.
Oh yeah, very true. They buy usually the top. Yep.
Yeah, trend is their friend. They wait for it to start to move, then they hop in. Again, because when they come in, they turn around and sell it to their retail clients, right? That's why retail always buys the tippy top, because of course they're going to sell it to them. So that's how they make their money. So it's, you just got to wait for the green candles. All we could do is just keep doing what we're doing, dude. There's no other community that's like rating in real life like this.
It's wild. SPX is crazy. I'm so bullish.
Like Zeb, love Zeb. Shout out Zeb. Love that dude.
I'm gonna have Seb on again because
you gotta have Seb on again.
He was my episode 2, so it's been a long time, and I just need to have him on again. It's been a while.
Yeah, he's done so much since then. Yeah. He's a really good. I really enjoy. He's one of those guys you can just tell he's just such a good dude, man.
Yes.
That's why I wanted to fight Jake. gagged on. I wanted to box him. This would be really funny. Oh, you weren't there Monday night. One of those spaces that he does.
I did not.
He's like, I box. I'm like, dude, you got to box that.
He
Jake
boxes.
Gagnon,
I didn't know that. That's awesome.
So like it's like this soft spot. It'd be hilarious. He'd be like, "Hey man, I don't want to hurt you," and just beats the shit out of him. It'd be great.
Did you know about the karate combat, the Morite versus BitBoy?
I just found out about that. Dude, that
was so awesome. I remember when it happened, and then he lost, and then I bought. It went down to 40 million after he lost. It's like, this is probably the bottom. I bought some, and then that was the local bottom. Then it's like 50 right now, but.
I gotta have him on. I gotta have him on Crypto Compass. He's a trip.
Morite is amazing.
He's awesome.
I love that guy. And
did you listen to the Pawn Talk with him? It was good. He was on Pawn Talk.
I was still a little bit.
Yeah, he's good, man.
I would love for him to talk to. If you have him on, get somebody too that like remembers all of it too, like so they can riff off of it. I think it'd be funny.
Yeah, I want to have him on. I think
he's stoned Alabama human, something like that.
Yeah.
Dude, you should get both of them on at the same time. That'd be amazing. Because he's awesome.
Yeah, maybe we could do that.
And he trained him. He trained him to fight in that match. I mean, they didn't really train that hard, but he was like helped him get into it because he's like,
My co-host on Giga Motion, Shiny D, he fought at one of those karate combat crypto things. Yeah.
No, he probably beat the shit out of him.
Yeah, he did. I wouldn't want to fight Jack, dude. I wouldn't want to fight.
Yeah, I would. Yeah, no. Him, Morite, but Morite and BitBoy fought, and they were both not really. I don't know if you've seen BitBoy lately, dude.
Sad.
If you look him up late now.
It's sad. It's super sad. They must have him on every medicine. It's sad.
Oh my
He's dead. He's dead behind his eyes.
I'm like, why are you still doing it? You need to like stop.
No, he's not okay. Yeah. No, it's sad.
No, actually, I feel bad for him. Actually, I never thought I'd feel bad for him, but I actually feel bad for him. When I saw him, I was like, I feel bad for you.
He has no soul in his there's no soul in his eye. It's sad. It's super sad. That's a lot of medicine, though.
But you remember you remember the BitBoy Glory?
Yeah, dude. I kind of liked him. I'm not gonna lie.
It was fun. It was fun.
Like I never listened to him, but I enjoyed him. I thought he was a trip. I thought he was a trip.
Did you see the crash out though? Like when he broke up with his wife,
went to the partner's house and all that.
Oh,
I remember all that.
I saw it live, dude. I was watching it.
Same. I was watching all that shit. Yeah, and I loved it.
This is incredible. This is the most entertaining thing I've ever seen.
This is they fake reality TV to be this. Like this guy is like what they pay. Yeah, remember him showing up to the house,
and he's like,
"This is my car."
He's like, "What? This is my car." He's like, "Put your hands up. Put your hands up."
This is my car.
And he's got the Gucci bag.
Dude, I remember all that shit. Yeah.
You have my. And he's like, "They took the Lambo. They took the Lambo."
Dude, and now he's like literally dead behind his eyes. It's really sad.
Oh my God.
I mean, he went to jail there for a little.
And his wife was like a sweet girl woman, and like he had kids, and it was like he put on a front of like a sweet thing. That was obviously bullshit. But what was so funny is like he's like, I'm not seeing Cassidy anymore. I'm over this. That was the woman, and then Cassidy's in the car with me right now, but whatever.
It's like the most like stepbrothers shit. Or like Talladega Nights. Like he was like a Talladega. He could have been a Talladega Nights character.
No, but I still love the memes with him. Like. Oh God, he was such a
him driving the one when he's in the car, just fucking crashing out,
high on cocaine or something.
All right,
or the one who's.
What is she saying? What's that?
You need to go.
Yeah. All right, I gotta.
All right.
Supposed to be done at 9:30. That's what I told her. Whoopsies. Sorry, we were talking about Shark Cat. She goes, "What the fuck is Shark Cat?" Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
All right. Well, I appreciate you coming on, man. And,
dude, thank you so much. This was so much fun. I appreciate you having me on, man.
Yeah, dude.
I will come on any other time. You just let me know.
Hell yeah, man. All right. Talk to you later.
All right, brother. Have a great night.
See you.